I already clicked go live, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, we are live. Hey, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. Now, we were a few seconds late, and that is because we were having more audio difficulties. Good to go. As you can tell, I forgot to mute the laptop. All right. So I'm Sam.
JT.
I'm Jessie.
Jesse's going to be here. She's not going to play today. She elected not to play because this is a 4 out of 5 for weight on Board Game Geek. So we looked at some of the other games that she had played recently that were, and the weight of them. And I think the heaviest one that she's played is Nova Roma. And that shows up as a 3.25. So when we said that this is a 4, she was like, I'm out. But I wanted her here, so she decided she will man the chat anyway, and she will be here. And so you can talk to her and give questions and comments and all that kind of stuff, and she'll mention those.
They're saying your audio is still fuzzy.
Huh?
Audio is still fuzzy.
Audio is fuzzy and cutting out. I am not sure what to do. Audio is fuzzy. Yeah, audio is still fuzzy in volume waivers.
Is it mine?
I don't know. Let's. Fuzzy. I don't know what.
That's what I heard. It was like.
Yep.
We don't like fuzzy.
Yeah, we don't like fuzzy.
Fuzzy was a jerk.
Let's see. Well, let me see here. JT say something. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm going. Anything? Put on your thinking caps because this is a good one. How's that sound?
It's all 3. Well, here's the thing.
I don't know.
We only have 2 microphones on right now.
I took mine off.
So I don't know what's going on.
So yours sounded pretty clear though. Let me shut mine off and see where that sounds
Maybe you
like.
switch with this. Are we on the right? Is there the channel thing?
No,
We
that
have
one's
two?
doing the squelch.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So
Let's see.
It says, I think it's better now.
I think it's good now. Okay. Well, let's just
Please let us know if you
turn
start hearing
yours back on.
okay.
something.
Because I don't want. I'm sure I can catch her on my mic, but yours,
I can yell at your belly.
No, I don't want you to yell at my belly.
Nope, it's still coming and going.
All right, let me try something.
Yep.
Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Let's see here. Okay, so.
It says, I think turn off. I think turn the one off you just turned back on. Yeah, I think with JT's mic on, you get the fuzziness.
Yeah, it's coming from this one, right?
So.
You know what I think might be doing?
I don't know, but Sam
Turn
has
your
some
receiver
fun
off real
idea.
quick, and I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see your receiver. I mean your transmitter.
It's all connected.
Because I
Sorry
mean,
about the technical delays.
yeah, that's just what it is.
Did you see our new shirts?
Yeah.
We're new merch, which we will have available. But these are some really comfy shirts, so I think I have a new favorite shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
They're made by Sunday Cool,
Yep.
and they're super comfy.
All right. All right, let's try that. See if that makes any fuzzy back. No fuzz now.
Hello,
Take
hello.
Casey's mic on and get all the fuzziness. I don't know. Try it on.
We have a delay too, so we got
Fuzzy is back.
fuzzy is back the minute you turned it back on.
Well, just hold on. I changed one of the settings. Is it still fuzzy? That's what I want to know. I'll have to wait for 30 seconds.
So it is 30-second delay.
About.
Something like that.
Give or take.
I don't know. I don't do math.
Give or take a little bit. With the second mic, it's fuzzy. All right, well, let's try this then. Let's turn that mic off. And
Let's try it.
if we're going to have to send these stupid mics back if we don't get this
We are
fixed.
going to have to send them back.
Because these should just be plug and play, for crying out loud.
I don't know.
All right, so yours is off, yeah?
Mine's off. Oh, sorry.
Let's try that one. Audio is fighting. Yes, it keeps going back and forth between ears on my headphones. Still fuzzy.
This one's the squelchy one,
Maybe.
or possibly the squelchy one.
Well, if we go with this is possibly the squelching one. We could have some very unpleasant noise with that one, and if that's the case, we will turn it off and just go with one mic today, and I'll be in the middle of everybody.
What about a table mic? Can we do that?
We could. That could be another option. Sound is fine now, it says.
Okay.
All right.
We'll keep
So I can
trying.
hear you fine, Sam. All right. JT, talk.
Hello, hello. Test, test.
Talk, test,
Talk,
test.
talk.
Talk.
I don't have
Talkity,
anything
talk,
to say.
talk.
I don't have
Talkity,
anything
talk.
to say.
That is never true. You always have something to say. Even at 6 o'clock in the morning, you
At
have
5
a
o'clock
lot
in the
to say.
morning.
At 5 o'clock, yes. Sound is good now. Okay.
Okay.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I can hear all three of you. All right.
All right,
All
let's
right.
give
That's
it a
where
shot.
we're gonna go.
Let's try. Let's try.
I'm gonna let Jesse out, and then I'll get back in there. Okay.
Just for the record, you guys took too long. I forgot all the rules.
So now
Gonna have
we
to
start
re-roll-
over.
re-roll
You have to
everything.
reread them.
Reread it.
All right, you need to
Read
put your
everything.
thing back together there.
Okay.
That's fine.
Now that we've played musical chairs.
Yep. All
Perfect.
good. Good to
All
go.
good. All good.
Super duper duper. All right. Hit us up, oh wise one.
All right, here we go. We are the scholars of the South Tigris. Okay? We have been.
Only way I'm ever going to be a scholar.
That's right. We have been tasked
You weren't supposed to agree with me.
Well, the truth is the truth. We have been tasked as the wisest people in whatever city we are in. I can't remember what the name of it is. To bring these scrolls from all over the world to our home and to take them into the halls of wisdom and translate them into Arabic. Okay? So that really is our goal. We have up on top here, we have all of these translators, and each translator will have the languages they know. So if you needed to translate something from Greek to Chinese, you could do it with this guy or whatever else. Anything they have on the bottom here, those are the languages they know. Those are translators. We have a...
Second. No, second camera. Number 2. There you go.
number 2.
There you go.
Okay.
Just so they can see.
We have the translators here. We have the movement track there, which is us simulating sending our people around the world to find those scrolls. So you can see those 6 scrolls there, these guys. We're going to travel around the world and pick up those scrolls and send them to our halls of wisdom here. We have our active translators down here. These are the ones that we've actually hired and brought into service. And these are the ones that can actually translate. These are the ones that we can get eventually. But these are the ones that can actually translate down here. Then we have our knowledge tracks. We have knowledge in, I don't know what all these are, but mathematics and physics and chemistry and maybe critical thinking and environmental and who knows. They don't give names for all of them.
Astrology.
Astrology, there you go. So, but these are all of our knowledge tracks. And right now, Sam and I have no knowledge. Even though we're the smartest people in town.
This is thematic, man. Mm-hmm. No, I have no knowledge.
Okay, and like I said, again, these are our halls of wisdom. This is where we will actually translate our scrolls from. So the way that we play this game, and this game might be a little difficult to grok, so I'm going to try to make sure I'm slow and methodical in the teach so that we don't get things wrong or that I don't miss things for you. But what we do is we have an action selection board in front of us. And in that action selection board, are you looking up here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In that action selection board, you will see here that I have several locations. We each have our own special tasks that are given out at the beginning of the game. So for me, as soon as I interact with this translator in any fashion, whether it's down here or up here, when I interact with this translator, I'm going to get this white meeple. When I translate my first scroll from the purple house of wisdom, I'm going to get this blue one. And then when I have my knowledge in the astronomy or whatever you'd like to call it track, I'm going to get that purple dice. Okay, so those are kind of my initial goals. This is our action selection track, and to play on the action selection track, we're going to do a very interesting thing. We have a hand of cards, and you can use any cards you want. And I'm going to explain the cards here in a minute once we get through the dice portion. But you're going to place a card in whichever of these actions you want to take. There are 4 actions in the game when you work. You can either work to interact with the translator, which is this first space, which I would put a card here. You can work to travel around and pick up bonuses or whatever you need, and also to pick up scrolls to send to the House of Wisdom. You can work to raise one of your tracks up. You can work to actually translate a scroll, which is that symbol. And you can see that this one here, this 5th spot, you can do either interacting with one of these guys or traveling around the globe. Okay, there is a 6th slot here that you'll get. Once you complete all 3 of these, this card will actually flip over and become a new action selection card, which we'll show when we get to that point. But then this spot will be open as well. And from this spot, you'll be able to either interact with the knowledge tracks or translate a scroll. Okay. So the way we do our actions is we're going to have a certain amount of dice in front of us, and I'm going to already have rolled whatever my dice are. If these are my current dice, just like a resource, when I do my action, if I put it here, now if you're going to interact with the translators, you can see underneath they have a number value to interact with them. So if I just wanted to interact with one of those 2 over there, all I have to do is play a 1 or higher. So I could just put a 1 in here, and I could interact with either of those 2. Okay. If I wanted to interact with something that I could actually reach, like this person here, then I would have to play 7 or higher. And all you're looking for is the value of the dice total.
But are you restricted to the number of silhouettes
2 dice.
here?
Yep, there are always 2 dice.
There are always 2. Okay.
Yep, always 2 dice max. You don't have to play 2 dice. Let's say I wanted to interact with this person right here because I can reach her. I have 2 choices when I interact with her. I can either dispatch her, which means send her away. And when I do that, I'm going to gain a white dice into my bag, because this is a bag builder. Mm-hmm. White dice are the crud dice. You still need them, but they do dilute your bag, right? Sure. The colors are much more important. But if I sent her away, I would get a white dice in my bag, and I would get to move up any track 1 space. So that's a pretty good, they have a lot of good things up on top. Or if I wanted her to become my translator, she translates Chinese, Persian, and Syriac. If I wanted her to become my translator, then I would have to pay the cost of one of these rooms to put her in. And if I had some silver, and then when I pay the cost of that room, I get the bonus that's in the corner. So maybe I want another meeple. So I could pay 1 silver. I could put her in this room right here. Should actually flip over now. And then I would put an influence on her. And at that point, she would be my translator. Now, he can use her, but every time he uses her, he has to pay me a silver because she works for me. Okay. The other thing about the translators, when you bring them down here, when you're translating a scroll, if I had every scroll you're trying to get to Arabic. So, who has something like this one's a good example. Let's pretend this one. We'll have to put all of these back when we start. But let's pretend he was already here. And I had a scroll. Is there a Syriac scroll over there? There's not.
Nope.
Okay. Let's pretend I had a scroll that says right at the top Syriac. So it's written in Syriac currently. Mm-hmm. To have them translate this scroll, I have to have gold. I have to have gold already accumulated. And then I will pay whatever translators I want 1 gold each to translate to the next piece of the language. So if if this was Syriac, it's not Hebrew, but if it was Syriac, then let's say it's Chinese, okay? If it was Chinese, then I could pay her 1 gold to change it from Chinese to Syriac, and then I could pay him 1 gold to change it from Syriac to Arabic. And at the point it hits Arabic, this becomes mine. It would go on the top of my board. It has some end game bonus. It has end game scoring, and it has extra end game scoring depending on if you can meet the requirement on the card. Okay, but you got to pay these guys gold to make that happen. When you pay them gold, you can see above their heads how much gold they want before they will retire. So, and just like that, if this was mine, I wouldn't have to pay myself a silver, but I would have to pay the bank a silver for this guy because he's not mine. He would be on this side, by the way. But he's not my translator, so I still have to pay the bank. If he's not Sam's translator, I still have to pay the bank a silver as well. Once he gets a 2nd gold on him, well, it won't matter for him because he's not ours. Once he gets a 2nd gold on him, he's just going to go away. He's going to retire and leave our service. Once she gets a 2nd gold on her, because it takes 2 gold here, then I'm going to get to retire her because she's mine. And I would take my influence back. And then she gets to go underneath my board in one of these 4 spaces with the brown bottom. And then she gives me an extra bonus benefit anytime I use that action for the rest of the game. And she also gives me 3 victory points at the end of the game. So we are hiring these guys to come down here to translate scrolls, then to retire so that they can give us more benefits.
Sounds easy. That's it, right?
Super easy. Done. No. Okay. So that's what this one does. So I can either interact with the top and just take that action and discard the card, or I can hire them down here, as we just talked about. Okay. The second action is to go here, and when you're traveling around the world, it is based on the spaces here on the track, depending on how far you want to go. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way around. There's 12 spaces. If you land on a white space, you're going to take the benefit of that white space, and that's it. So we don't have any orange. I haven't talked about orange yet. Right now, we only have primary colors, yellow, red, and blue dice. Okay? So, but if I were to play, let's just say it doesn't matter. I'll just play it super high because it doesn't. So let's say I play a 10. This is considered a 10 yellow. Okay, my total is a 10 yellow. The yellow creates the color. Okay, I can move this up to 10 spaces around that board. So I could stop anywhere I want up to 10 spaces. If I pass the color that I put here, I get a small benefit. So if I pass this yellow chunk, when I put these here, then I get to put influence on a card, which we'll talk about in a minute. Anytime if you land on a white spot, you're going to take the benefit of whatever that white spot is. if you land on one of these black spots, then you have the ability to take this card, this scroll that you've just learned. You have to pay 4 coins. I'm going to move this slightly. You have to pay 4 coins, but you can put it in any of these spots. Since the green one's the only one I have available here, if I paid 4 coins, I could put this now in this House of Wisdom. I would get 1 influence in this House of Wisdom, and I would get 1 gold for doing that. I would also get to go up on the blue track 1 space. Okay. So the only thing that color does in the traveling track is gives you that extra little bonus if you pass the color you put there. So I could definitely just put a 5 there and just go to there and do this action and not worry about any of the extra little things. You can get coins if you put orange or coins if you put green, you know. So, but that's what that track is for. On the...
What do we got? Anything?
Anything?
Well, just well, once we got the sound worked out.
What's that?
Robert said, "Just don't let JT win." And I wrote back, "I'm pretty sure JT will win."
Yeah,
That's
JT's
normal.
gonna win. That's a given.
And then he wrote, "I believe in you, Jesse. You got this. Wonder Woman all the way." And I'm like, I'm not even playing. I am grateful I'm not playing. It is already above me, and we are only in the rules.
Yeah, I understand that. So here's if you note here, we have 6 different colored tracks.
Yeah.
And what we talked about before, so we need to talk about dice manipulation a little bit on a card. So I wish we had a really good way to like zoom way in, but that's pretty close to you guys, right?
We do.
We could do it on a black background or something. You could put the
could.
card on
Got
it.
it.
You know,
Got it. Just give me a second.
then I have to cookie something.
So now I'm going to melt Sam's brain.
Oh boy. Here
But
we go.
it's not really this difficult because you don't have all these options all at once. So I think that's what you gotta. There's a lot of options and a lot of thought process, but it's not.
On that.
And then click next.
It's trying to absorb it all at once, and you don't really have to do that.
All right, let's do it over here.
All right, find a spot.
I'll put it on a card like a solid
No,
color.
it'll be good.
All right, here we go. Tell me
Go
when
ahead.
you're good.
I'm good.
All right, so we have our card here. So now we are going to mess with everybody's brain. Okay, so white dice are just white dice, right? They don't have a color associated to them. Anytime you put a primary color with a white dice, this would be considered a yellow 9. Okay, just like this would be considered a blue 7. Okay. Now, if you ever mix to a secondary color, because between yellow and blue, there's green, this is considered a green 5. Okay? Just like this would be considered an orange 4. Okay? So that's how you get all of the middle colors, the secondary colors. Okay. Now, and here's where we get fun. You're going to have meeples in the game. And white meeples do 2 things. White meeples, placed by a white dice, will turn that white dice to a 6. So anytime you put the same colored meeple next to the same colored dice, it changes that dice value to a 6. You don't actually spin the dice. But this would be considered a yellow 12. Okay, 6 white, 6 yellow, yellow 12. Okay. Let me do something. Well, something that you probably won't see very often, but see this would be considered 6 yellow plus 3, so that would be a 9 orange. Okay. Now there is a point where, say that you're stuck with a bunch of colored dice, and you don't want this to be orange, but you want it to be yellow. If you ever put a white meeple next to a colored dice, it turns that dice white. So this is now a 5 yellow because we've nullified the color of that red. Look at this. So there's a lot here, but it's not this complicated, I promise. Okay? The only other thing to note, really, about dice, because I better stop before Sam explodes. So all of the secondary dice are these clear dice, okay? The clear dice, the secondary dice are nice because they go 4 through 6. There's no 1, 2, or 3. But these dice, this is an orange 6, right? Any primary or white dice next to it, whatever, this is an orange 8. The primary dice next to it cannot override the secondary color. So that would be an orange 9. Okay, just like this would be a, whatever, an orange 12. Okay, so now that you know how to manipulate the dice, Sam, right?
Yes.
You got it figured out?
Yes, have some.
Perfect. Okay, calm, breathe deeply. Okay. Husfraba. Okay. So we have this full dice manipulation thing going on. So if I were to play in the technology track, and I said, once we get started, it won't seem so crazy, I promise. It will ramp up, but it won't seem so crazy when we start. If I were to play here, there are 4 options when you play into these tracks. The first option is if you're just 1 to 3. So it doesn't even matter if there's a color associated. But if my number value is 3 or less, I'm just going to get 1 meeple of my choice and 1 silver. Okay. If it's 4 to 7, basically. So if I played this, 4 yellow, that means I could spend 1 gold to raise my yellow track by 1 and get 2 silver. Okay. And we'll explain the tracks a little bit more here in a second. So 8, if I can get this to 8, which is why, so say for instance, I have this, right? That's 4. But if I had a white meeple, I could put that on there. Now that's a 9, right? So that's a 9. So I no longer have to spend the gold to get the benefit of moving up the track. I lose that requirement. Yep. And if you get 10 or above, you can spend 2 gold if you want to go up twice and get 2 coins.
Does this have to be the same track, or can it be 2 different?
No, they have to be the same.
They have the same color?
They have to be the same color as your dice.
Got it.
So I can't play this and raise the red anyways. I have to play the exact color of the track that I want to bring up. So if I wanted to raise the orange track, I could either do this or I could do it with an orange dice. Okay. What you looking at?
Keep going.
Okay. When you look at these tracks, there are 2 different colored spots on the tracks. The clear ones are instant effects. So once I go to right here, I would get to put an influence on a card, or I would get to draw an extra dice out of my bag, or get a silver, or get rid of a white dice. These clear ones is just one-time instant effect. The blue ones, or the colored ones, are income that you can get from having your banner up this high. So if I ever pull green income, I would get to raise any track by 1. Or if I were to pull orange income and I was that high, I would get 2 gold for my income. Okay, and I'll show you how to do the income here in a minute. So our 4 actions so far: talk to these guys, move around the board, move around the world, interact with the technologies.
Game knowledge.
Yeah. Or to translate a scroll to Arabic. Okay, that would be the 4th one, and we kind of already talked about how that works. When I translate a scroll to Arabic, the only thing I need here, numbers no longer matter. I have to do purple, orange, or green. So if I want to translate this scroll to Arabic, the dice on here have to match green.
Got it.
So, or whatever, a yellow and a blue. It could be a yellow 1 and a blue 1, doesn't matter. As long as it's green, I can now translate this scroll, as long as I have enough gold to spend. Okay? So these ones, all that matters is the number. That one, all that matters is the number, unless you want the benefit, the extra benefit. These ones, you have to be color specific to go up on the tracks. And these ones, you have to be color specific to translate those scrolls. Okay? So,
What you got over there?
All right, so Robert would like to say when you zoomed in on your face, he said, look at that face. Shem says different color equals change the color. Joker ES says testing the ability to do
who
basic
said that?
addition.
Shem said that?
Shim's
Shem.
here, yeah.
Nice.
Shem
Welcome.
Phillips. He's one of the designers of the game.
Nice.
One of my favorite designers.
Yeah.
So,
Joker ES says
indeed.
testing the ability to do basic addition and color theory equals terrifying.
Well, that's partially true.
Chris Yee says ahoy, hoy all.
Yeah.
Nice, this is a pretty involved game, but good to watch it, how it works to get an idea.
It's officially a party
It's
now.
officially a party.
And it really is, like I said, it starts off, I don't want to say it starts off slow, but it starts off manageable, and then
This
you
is not
start
supposed to be here right now.
then you start to understand what's going on and how it
And
works.
Chrissy says, I didn't realize there was such a strict codification for parties in New Zealand.
That's funny.
Okay. So we have our 4 action spots.
Yep.
And then this one is a 5th action spot, right? That'll give us 2 different items.
Right.
And this one's a 6th action spot that will give us 2 different items. On my turn, let's just pretend that I rolled whatever. I rolled these dice.
What's this area?
This
for?
is where you're going to get your player aid and your starting resources.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So we haven't quite got there yet.
All right. No worries.
Let's say I rolled these four dice here, and I've gone through and I've done whatever actions that I would like to do. Okay. And I'll just do a couple like this. You know, and I've gone through and I've done everything on the board as it makes sense, you know, as all my different things that I'm doing. I'm getting scholars, doing all this. At some point, I'm not going to have any more dice left. And or I might just be like, okay, it's time to, maybe I didn't use this blue or didn't use a red, it doesn't matter. Instead of doing a work action, which is one of those 4 actions, I can then rest. When I rest, and we'll talk about this deck. This is our deck that's specially designed by Shem Phillips.
Well.
This is our deck that's specially stacked, and inside this deck there are 4 Caliph cards. Okay, and I'm going to cheat and know that this Caliph card is 3 from the bottom, so everybody has the same cheat. Okay, when these Caliph cards come out, you'll notice them by these 3 tokens on the side. When one of these comes out, it's going to go up here in the first spot. And when all 4 of these Caliph cards come out, that's going to signify the end of the game. As soon as the 4th one's out, we're going to finish that round. We're going to do one more round, and the game is over.
So we finish the round and then do another one.
Do one more round. and
So
then
it's not like immediately at the end of the round
Correct.
or equal number of turns or anything.
It
like
is
that.
equal number of turns
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because.
yeah, but we always do that extra round.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So when these comes out, the one thing we haven't really talked about yet, because we've skipped it a few times, is influence on cards. Influence. We talked about influence on these guys, right?
Yep.
If I own her, or she's my employee. I don't want to say I own her. That's not very nice. Who designs this? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
If she is my translator, and Sam wants to use her services, he has to pay me a silver. Okay. If for any reason, which will be this symbol here, you get the opportunity to put influence on a scroll. You can either put influence on a scroll over here, or you can put influence on a scroll over here. If you put influence on a scroll over here, this is just a little bonus. It's not like a game-breaking effect or anything else. It's just a little bonus, and maybe I really want this Chinese one, so I'm hoping this will stop him from deciding to take it. But
Nope.
if you have influence over here, when it moves from here to the House of Wisdom, if I move it, it's fine. It just moves over with the influence, and I put it where I want to put it. Okay. If you move it, you have to spend a silver for me to take my influence off. Okay. So you just
to
have
the
to
bank or to you?
to me. So you would give me a silver, and then you would move it like normal, and my influence would be removed. The same thing as if I have an influence over here on one of these. If you wanted to translate this scroll, you would have to pay me a silver for this to come off. So it's just that it's a silver cost, but maybe that might be enough to either, you know, give me that little bit of extra income that I need, or it might be enough to dissuade you and do something else, right?
Yep.
Okay. So there's a third type of influence, or I guess a fourth type of influence, cards and these, whatever. When you place cards over here, and this is the number one way to get influence in the houses of wisdom. But when you take one of those scrolls and you place it over here and you pay the 4 coins, you're either going to get, I would pay 4 coins for this. I could get 2 influence in here if I placed it here, 1 gold. If I place it in the second row, I get 1 influence and 1 gold. And if I place it in the third row, I get 1 influence, 1 gold, but I have to take 1 extra white dice and stick it in my bag. Okay? So it's better to place up top because you're going to get that double influence. But if it's covered, obviously you only can place where you can place. So let's just say I placed a new scroll right here. I would get 1 influence in this house of wisdom. If I was the first influence there, I would now control this house of wisdom. Okay. As we go through the game, just give me a few of those if you would. As we go through the game and we play, you know, Sam's going to get influence here first. I'm going to get influence there. I got influence here. I'm going to get some more influence. Sam's going to get influence there. He's going to get more influence because he really likes it. I'm going to get more influence in the purple. As soon as my influence is higher than his number of influence, then I'm going to take over that guild. Okay? So that's how this is going to work. So when the Caliph card comes out, starting with the purple, we are going to immediately resolve the Caliph card. So since I own the influence in the purple, I would get a pick first. And if I have more, let me take this one off. Let me give you one more of yours in here. Okay. If I have more influence than him, and if I have more than 1 influence, then I would take 1 influence out of that place, and I get to pick one of these 3 benefits. Either I can get 3 points at the end of the game, I can get 1 point at the end of the game and an orange dice right now, or I can retire. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word. I can retire one of these guys. Once they retire, they're going to go automatically here instead of going through the whole process. So I can retire one of those guys or get a gold. Okay, so let's say I want the orange dice. I would put it there. And then we would look at this area. I still have control, and he doesn't have more than me, so it's going to stay just like it is. Sam would go through, but he is going to get, because he didn't get anything, and he still has, what do you call it? Influence here. He's going to get to take a worker meeple of his choice, so as a backup plan. Okay. Here, I don't have any influence, so he gets to pick what he wants, and he wants a bunch of victory points at the end of the game. And since there's nobody here that has influence but didn't get the reward, you know, I don't get anything. And then here, I would take whatever's left over, and then he would automatically take control, but he would also get this for not. And then these are going to stay and maintain through the game, so I need to try to get more influence. And then all of these points will add up at the end of the game to, you know, be part of your final score.
Right.
Notice that the second, the third, and the fourth location have symbols on them. And what those mean is when the second Caliph card comes out, any starting scholar, these ones with these little tokens in them, in the corners, any starting scholar will get a gold piece on them. Not one of our gold pieces, but it will move them towards retirement. Okay? Any starting scholar that we have already... So if this was my starting scholar, and I started with him, and he had retired already, when the second Caliph card comes down, if he's already down here, then I get a silver for him. Okay? So that's what that one means. When you go to this one, or moving forward, oh, now I can't remember. I'm blanking. I knew it. A neutral translator is added to the empty room from the left. Okay, from the leftmost empty room. So when we get to this card, if there's not this translator down here already, which there's not, then we would take that translator or whichever one's not down here. We're trying to keep these diverse.
Could more than one of them come out?
If
then?
all,
If all three of
if
them
all
were
three
not
of them
there?
were down there, then she's going to come out again.
Okay.
Okay.
No, but no. If none of these were out there, would they all three?
Nope,
come out?
just the top one.
Just
you
top
just
one.
start at the
Gotcha.
top. So then she would come out into the leftmost spot and become a new neutral translator. So this
Got
adds
it.
a neutral translator and this adds a neutral
Shem says they
translator.
bring out a neutral translator.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And David Rish is here, says, what's up, Sam?
Hey.
Marav
Hey.
says, hey, everyone. And Not My Eyeball Game says, hey, hey, hey.
Hi.
Okay.
You got too close. I had to kiss you.
Yep.
So,
Just go back in the deck now.
yep, that would be the basis. Like I said, we all know that that's a cheat right there. Okay. When we do a rest action, which we haven't talked about just yet, is so if I'm not working and I've done all of this stuff right here, then my next action I can at any point, as long as I have at least one card played. So I could technically rest even if I just played one card. But when I rest, what's going to happen is we're going to take the bottom card off of this deck. We're going to move that neutral marker around 5 black spaces.
Got it.
And then we're going to compare this.
Just 5 black spaces,
5
so
black
it only
spaces,
goes 1,
yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Got it.
So then we would compare this. And this is just kind of a refill mechanic for here, but we would, and also a time track for the game. But we would compare this to this. If anybody had influence over that one, then it would stay there. And then this one would come over here. If any of these are empty, like if this was missing, then we would put that at the top. Okay. If all of them are full like this, then this is just going to get discarded. And if multiple are empty, then we place.
Why do we compare it with this one over here?
Because Shem says we do. The other side of that is if there's no influence there, right? Then we are rotating through.
Okay, that's
Right, we are
Okay,
rotating
okay.
through
That makes sense.
Understood.
those. So we're going to take one off of the bottom, and we're going to check there. We're going to check here to see if we can refill, or we're going to discard it. And that'll be the first thing we do. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to take our income, and our income is this blue track along the bottom that we create. So without cards, you can see that these first two don't have an income. And if you play over a different income, obviously if I play over the top of that coin, then I can't get that coin anymore.
Yep.
So most of our cards are going to be income based on technology. So like this one will give me income for mathematics. This one will give me income from alchemy, I believe. Okay, but if this was my track, I would go ahead starting from left to right. I would take income, first of all, from whatever this is, critical thinking. And I could spend a coin to put a colored dice in my bag. You know, red, blue, or yellow. A primary. Okay, then I would go to the next one, and I could spend a gold to move up one track. Okay, then I would go to the next one. I would get a coin.
Is that just primary, though? Blue, yellow, or red?
Yes, just primary. My next one, I could spend a, or I could do the engineering one.
Yep.
And I could get any colored meeple that I want.
Yep.
Right? And I could take that meeple. And the last one, I get to take a white meeple. Okay. So then that, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to draw, you'll notice, well, you don't notice, there's going to be a last line there.
Yeah.
Which will be on your player aid. And that one says you're going to draw back up to the number of dice that you are on this track. So if I had this one left, I would reach into my bag, I would draw 3 more dice, I would roll them, and those would be my new resources.
Got it.
To continue on. Okay, so as you move up the blue track, you can then, increase that maximum dice. The other cool thing is when you open this one up, you're going to get one more dice drawn out of your bag.
Okay.
So it's really worth doing this and getting that extra dice. Not to mention that you get a secondary dice for a decent price.
Yep.
Okay. Really, are there any questions from there? I know it's a lot. It's best, I think, for us to draft and kind of get started.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Can I go take a nap before we start?
No.
No.
Shem would like to interrupt.
Oh!
Mathematics, physics,
Physics.
chemistry,
Philosophy.
Oh,
philosophy,
philosophy.
biology,
Biology.
astronomy.
Thank you.
I was close.
Thank you, Shem.
I don't remember. I went back to the book. I went back to the book.
Philosophizing, man.
I kept calling this critical thinking, but
Philosophizing.
Philosophy.
yeah.
Mathematics, physics, chemistry, philosophy, biology, astronomy.
you know,
There we go.
on my way back over, I went back to the book again, tried to read that again, and I couldn't find those written there. So, but much appreciated.
Thank
It's
you.
cool. Thank you.
Okay.
We are going to
Now
now.
that Shem's here, I don't want to teach his games, brother. You're one of my favorite designers. There's no way I want to mess this up. So, all
We're
right.
now promptly going to go back to calling them what we were calling them before you told us what they're
That's
actually
right.
called.
That's
They're probably going to just disregard.
Okay.
We're not going to disregard. We just
Shem
won't be
does
able to
say-
remember.
I think it's on the back of the rule book.
Okay. Copy that.
There we go.
I appreciate. And I am by no means a expert on your game. I technically learned this yesterday, so that I could teach it today. So, if I mess something up, please,
Yeah, let us know.
please let us know.
Please
Let
don't.
us know. And
Yeah.
thank you for being here.
Yeah,
That's a cool thing.
Very
absolutely.
much. That's super awesome.
That's very cool.
Absolutely. So this basically, like I said, this stack is basically our time track.
Yep.
There are two ways to set this up. Well, there's not two ways to set this up. But what you do when you set this up is you divide into multiple stacks, kind of like you would in Pandemic. Then you add the 4 Caliph cards in, then you stack those. You can either play a short game, which is what we're playing, or you can play an epic game, which increases the number of cards here so the game goes longer. But I didn't want to...
More cards come out that aren't Caliph cards
Yeah.
at that point. So only 4 Caliph cards get put in.
That's correct.
Got it.
Shem said, great teach, and I've got your back.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
So the other thing is so we're pulling off the bottom when we're resting, right? So the bottom of this deck is going to go upwards as we rest, but as we move from here to here, we're also going to take off the top of the deck to refill. So this will be shrinking 2 different directions. So we can hit Caliph cards on top, we could hit Caliph
bottom.
cards on bottom.
So that
You
could
could hit
bing,
2
bing.
Caliph cards in the exact same time.
Wow. Okay.
So when a Caliph card comes up, no matter where you are, whether it's in placement,
Stop everything.
You stop everything. You do the influence.
Yep.
You reset this, and then you flip the next card. If it's necessary, you flip it, and if it happens again, you do the same thing again.
Yep.
So,
Cool beans.
okay. So to start the game, we need to decide who goes first.
Not it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Not it.
saying.
You want me to
not
go
it.
first? I'll go first.
I'm saying
All
not
right,
it either.
I'll take this first player token. Okay. There are a couple of cards.
How do we do that? No, that was a burping game. Never mind.
So I will note that when you look at your starting 7 cards, like I said, 5 of your starting 7 cards are all triggering income from one of your tech tracks. Okay. The other 2 of your starting 7 cards are. Oh, this will bring up another
More white
point that I
dice.
kind of missed. They add more white dice, but what they do is they give you an instantaneous effect now.
Up at the top.
So if I really wanted to play this because I needed a couple of coins or gold,
Yep.
I could take that. I just have to take the penalty of getting a white dice later.
Sure.
During my rest.
White dice are still useful. They're just not good for.
They are still useful.
They're just not. They don't
yeah.
really help you a
Correct.
whole lot in making those different
Yeah,
colors.
or this one, if I wanted to play this one, now will allow me to draw 2 extra dice out of my bag and take a worker of my choice. So
Yeah.
they're really good. They just cost you a white, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You have to
yep,
add
yep,
that
yep.
white
You
dice.
gotta add a
white dice later. There are several places on the board and different effects that will let you get rid of white dice to try to cull that out, which is really cool. When you get one last thing is when you get, because this is
How many
basically.
times has he said one last thing?
Well, I said this same one last thing twice. When you place when you place one of these scholars, one of these translators under your board,
Let go.
and then I do this action. So if I were to do this action, I would have this main action, plus I could do this small secondary action, and I could do this, during that play.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yep. It just gives you an extra thing you can do
Yep.
when you do that action. Yeah.
I could grab a white
Understood.
dice to. Okay.
Understood.
All right. So
think-
starting with you.
Think I got it.
All right.
Starting with me, what?
Starting with you.
Thought you were going first.
I am. But starting with the player that's not first player,
That doesn't make sense, sir.
you get to choose which of these starting translators you want to be yours. One of these 4 down here. And in taking them, you're going to take the resource card that goes along with them.
So that's
is
your
the-
starting resources.
This is your starting resource. It's going to show you how you're going to seed your bag. Most of them come with 7 white dice and then some version of colored dice. That one doesn't give you any colored dice, but it only gives you 6 white dice. It gives you a bunch of meeples to do. So it may be that you like this guy's +2 that he's going to give you on every, or that you're going to like that extra coin.
Is that on every die?
When
What
he's
is that?
down here, it's going to be a +2 to whatever your score is up here. So that's pretty nice, right?
Yep.
That person, when you use that action, is going to give you another dice. So it could be because of that. It could be because you like this, or it could be because you like the translations that he has. So
Yeah.
and you'll notice the ones on that end, it takes them longer to see how it has
To
3
retire.
gold
Yeah.
to retire. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I kind of. So this guy lets you influence a card right away,
It does, yep.
and that one lets you influence one of the
one lets you
House of
put
Wisdom.
One on the green specifically.
Oh, on the green specifically.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see like this would be any because it has all 3 colors.
Yep. And this one is +1
That one lets
here.
you, raise up 1 on the
On the
chemistry
bottom.
track.
Got it.
I mean the potion track, sorry. No,
Potion.
I'm just kidding.
So Robert asked, "This game looks great. Does it really come with all those dice?" I hope
It
does.
sure does.
Jim
Yep.
said it does. 115 dice.
Wow, 115.
It is
they
big,
said that's a
beautiful
lot of
baby.
dice.
Good night.
All right.
All right, let me ask you this.
Yep.
With your extensive knowledge of the game, which of
Did
those
he just say
4
that out loud?
are these all kind of balanced as far as I mean?
Yeah,
if I'm
overall.
taking more dice, I'm obviously going to be getting more pulls before I have to refill the bag, right?
Yeah,
Or before
but
I mean, do
you're
the
going to
dice
pull 4 out anyways, and then there's going to be a lot of dice going in and out. So really,
this-
your number of pulls isn't that important.
Okay, so if I have 6
So,
white
but
dice,
having 2 gold is really nice.
yeah,
If it was me, well, whatever you take, I'm going to take the second or the third one.
okay.
So I would like to take this one because I do like that +2 sitting there. But I'm not super fan of just having 1 yellow dice. But I haven't played this game a ton either. So maybe I'll do that one just to throw you off.
I'm gonna take the guy that already knows Greek and Hebrew.
Okay, so he stays there.
Okay.
And you
I'll
put one
take
of,
this.
you put
This
one of your
stays
little
there.
tokens on there.
Got
He
it.
is now your man.
All right, and this guy goes
And that
right
goes
here.
there. And you're going to
And
collect
on the
all
other
of the
side is the
resources.
player aid, right?
Yep.
Got it.
So you're going to collect all of the resources on there. You're going to take 6 whites.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You're gonna-
5, 6.
You're going to put them in your bag. And you're going to draw 4 out and roll them.
And then I also get 2 gold.
Yep. And since he's taken that one,
2 gold, 2 coins.
I think for no apparent reason, I am going to actually take this guy. So I will take this card.
And 4.
These other 2 cards are going to get discarded. These are neutral guys. We will both have to pay them silver.
I'm gonna mix these up because I don't want to.
Okay. Mix your whites and your
Well, I'm
whites and your whites up.
No, I mean, yeah, they're all. I want to make sure I get a even pull.
Okay. So you pull 7, you roll them.
Chris, you said.
Wow.
He said Chris said he was surprised to punch out the game, and the only punch outs were the coins. And Shem replied, "I know,
That was
but
a
weird
six.
for
You
us
saw
too."
it.
You don't punch out coins when you have these big, beautiful
I
things.
know.
Come on.
Yeah. So
Hey,
did
great.
you add those? or do they come as part of the game?
No, it's like a ad. I've added.
Yeah.
I have metal coins in all of them, but
Okay.
that means I also have a bag about this big of all of those punched coins because I never get rid of them. So I have about 800. All right. So, anyways, I got 7 dice plus 2 colors. I guess I should note endgame scoring. Endgame scoring is going to come from obviously the translators you have retired.
Right.
It's going to come from the 4 Caliph cards.
Yep.
At the end of the game, you're going to count your number of colored dice versus minus your number of white dice that are left over. And whichever one of us has the most at that point gets to put a token here, which will give us 2 points. The other one gets 0 points. So it's not a huge value. And then you're also going to get value points based on how high you're up on each of the tracks.
Got it.
Those are the specifics. You can see. Oh, and then also, of course, your scrolls that you've completed. So, anyways, all right. I've put my dice in here.
So this is a scroll that I
This
need
is your
to-
first scroll that you've completed.
So I took a scroll. I hired a dude that doesn't.
Yeah. The only way. No, this is done.
Oh, this is done.
This is
Okay,
done.
Got it.
This is 3 points at the end of the game for you. You can spend at the end of the game. You can spend 2 coins to get a gold. For every 2 gold you get, you'll have 1 point. Or every 2 gold you have left. And then if you have 6 or more white dice, you're going to get negative 3 points. So
I started the game with negative 3 points.
yes,
That seems
we both did. So we're even.
okay. All right. Cool.
All right. So I'm going to draw 4 dice. Look at all those
What are you
colors.
doing at PAX Unplugged with Love Thy Nerd and working?
Yeah. At PAX Unplugged, I'm going to be working Berkey's booth, the Game Toppers booth, in the mornings. And then in the afternoons, I'm going to be doing some interviews for Love Thy Nerd, playing games, meeting people, having
Say it ain't so.
a fun time, that kind of stuff. So
You got all of your resources.
whatever you like. I think on Friday night we're going to a store, and I can't remember the name of it. It's called
Game Toppers we're counting as 1 word or 2?
Game Toppers is 2 words. Game Toppers.
Okay. Other thing to note, which I don't know if I said, which I didn't say. So now you can just turn this over. Now it's your player aid.
Yep.
The other thing I didn't say is when you rest and all of your dice go back in your bag, all of the meeples that you have used on your cards go back to the supply. They're not reusable. So they are one-time use. Okay. So here we go. I'm starting. And let's see. I want to do purple. I want to get up the blue track. So
Why do you want to do purple?
because of this, I want to.
Gotcha. So I
translate
wanna
from
do
there. I'm just
green.
kind of talking out loud so people
No, I
know
get
what
you. I understand.
And I also
Was
want
this supposed to stay here, or is this supposed
that goes
to start
right there? Yes, sir.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Rest of the board looks good. Okay. So I also need to interact with her. So actually, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I think I might do that anyways. I am going to play just for stuff and giggles,
Ooh.
because it's called Stuff and Giggles. I'm going to play this card in my interact with
Over
the
here?
translators. Yep. I need a 3 to interact with her, which my color sucks. Look at my rolls.
Sam's got a lot
Hey,
of
that's a
sixes
bad
over here.
idea.
Sam's playing
Maybe
Yahtzee.
just
that
saying.
is a bad idea.
I think it's a
have
great
4
idea.
coins.
I think you should figure out what the worst
What
thing
the
for you to
worst
do.
idea is and
and
do
do
it? No.
Oh, that's great. I
Come
like
on,
that
man.
idea.
Give me a handicap, dude.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
a chance.
That's probably not
guess I
where
messed
will
up.
start.
What?
What did you do?
Because there's the anchor doesn't leave till 4. They check in at 3:15. I was like, cool.
I need
Well, hang out
blue
there.
to go up.
Daphne's like, I have to go to work.
Actually-
I'm like, then leave him there. I have nothing else to say.
All right, I changed my mind. I'm going to go here. I'm going to put a blue 2 and a 6 here. I don't think that you're going to see high strategy today.
So that's a
That's
blue
a blue
8.
8. Okay. I'm going to do a... Oh, geez, I went the wrong one. I'm going to
You're
do a
going
blue
over
8
here.
in here. So that means that I get to go up on the blue track. 1.
Yep.
I get to put influence on a card. I am going to put influence on this card right here. And for free, or for instantaneous. And I get 2 coins. And that's my turn. Pretty quick.
Okay. So
Twister 4815 wants to know how you're doing, Sam.
Twister, I am just peachy.
He's all right.
I'm doing good. This is not the heaviest game I've ever played.
No,
but
it is.
Games like this, it's always hard to grok what exactly you're supposed to do on a running
That's why it's
game.
easier. I want to watch it. I gotta see it.
Yeah.
It's not. There's a lot to it, but it's pretty smooth.
Yeah,
like it's.
No, I get you. And really, you don't have to think about everything.
No.
You just have to think about what you want to do right now.
Yep.
But later on in the game, you are going to have to work on how all of that's going to work together to get you to where you want to be. But right now I'm like, what do I do first? And so let me talk through it here.
Like I said, I'm going to focus on this card first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. So if I want to do this, I want to maybe go get this guy right now, right?
Mm-hmm. You could.
So I just need a 5 or higher.
Yeah.
And whatever color to do that, but it has to go in this little situation here.
And you can hire him to go down there, or you could just take him for a gold. But and he's a pretty good hire, I think, too.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try it. So this one, if I play that here, this allows me to do 2 out of the bag.
You're going to draw 2 dice out of the bag.
But then I'm also going to draw another one to add to it.
Nope.
No, that's later.
That's later.
When
that's
you
when
rest.
you rest.
Gotcha. All right.
So you would draw 2 dice out of the bag.
So if I want to, I can just put this 6 right here. I don't have to put 2 dice on the card,
correct.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So I get to
now,
draw 2
Now
more.
you've set your action, and really that's the way to do it, right? You set your dice, you put your meeples on there. This is my action, this is my number. Now you can do the secondary actions or the main action in whatever order you like.
I can't change by doing that, though.
Huh?
Can I change the die by putting a colored meeple out there with it?
You can, yes.
All right. So if I
Do you want
wanted
it to be a blue 6?
it doesn't matter, right?
No,
because
you're
I'm
just
going up
wasting
here.
the blue.
Right. Yeah, I do. But I'm just asking the question.
Yeah,
if I
absolutely.
Could do it. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. I'm going to draw 2 more. And I got a 5 and a 2. Okay. So that comes out into my pool.
Yep.
And now I get to use this out here. So I have a 6.
You get a meeple of your color,
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
you chose.
choice. I think I'll.
You started with 4?
Yep.
That's nice.
I think I'll take another blue one.
Okay.
I like Smurfs. And then I get to take this dude.
Yeah.
And if I want to, I can put him somewhere down here.
Yep. Now you have to pay the cost of where he's going. So each one of these has, for 0, you can put him here and take influence on a card. You could play 1 here and get another meeple of your choice. You could play 2 there to get influence up here somewhere and take a white dice. Or you could play 2 down there, take a red dice into your hand, and that is a red dice,
And
right?
get rid of,
And
then
get rid of a white
rid
dice.
of a white die. Okay, I
Yep.
think I'll do that. So I'm going to do that.
So you would technically be getting rid of a white dice out of your bag, but I don't think you have a white dice in your bag.
That's not something I should do right now then, right?
So Shem, can he get rid of a white dice off of his board?
Yeah, that's a good question. If
Honestly,
Shem's here, yeah.
If he's here, or does it have to only come from the bag?
Yeah. Smurfle. Let's see. Well,
I can look it up.
Can you phrase it? Kabuki Kid is here.
yeah, thank you, Kabuki, for joining us. Appreciate it, buddy. Ma'am,
Directly
sorry.
is the question.
You're a buddy too, so.
The question is directly,
Can you-
if he doesn't have any white dice in his bag and he does
Can I get
something
rid
that
of one of the
gets
ones
rid of a
that's in
white
my hand?
dice, can he get rid of
From
an...
anywhere except the action you are taking.
Okay,
Okay,
right on.
so I
He
could
says
take
still
a.
worth doing.
Perfect, yeah, still worth doing.
Okay, good. So I'll just
Yep.
get rid of this,
So you
put
get
it
rid
over
of
there.
that one, and you get a red one. And you
And I get a red one
instantaneously
instead.
roll it and put it out. So the difference in that is...
Oh, it's a 1.
You'll see either one of these that says if it's a plus, then it goes into your bag. If it's a hand, then it goes directly
into
to
my
you.
hand. Got it. Okay.
And then this guy's a flip over. You're going to put an influence on him. And that's a pretty good turn, I think.
Okay.
And did you pay your coins?
I did not. I have now.
All right. So now that you're doing awesome
All right. So
things
now that I
I'm doing,
did that, I get this.
you get that immediately. Yep.
All right.
And you can get these in any order. So you don't have to do the top one first.
Got it.
Although the middle one's harder than, it's not that super simple, but okay.
I'm officially winning at this particular moment
That
in
is
time.
a correct statement. I think.
It's going to change quickly.
All right. I need to be able to see. How's that? Ugh. We only have one to Arabic right now, too.
And he's mine.
And he's yours. And mine doesn't do that.
Yeah, but we don't have any cards out here that are
yeah.
Syriac either. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to play one of these down, and I want to play my yellow. So I'm looking for this action, really. I'm looking for the philosophy action so that I can have it for rest later. But I'm going to play that down in here. And I'm going to go ahead and play both cards. This is a yellow 4.
Yep.
So that would move me 4 spaces.
you're red.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, so I am going to put influence.
Now, since you passed that,
Since I passed the
you
yellow.
get to do it.
With a yellowed color, I get to do it.
Got it.
So I'm going to put influence on this one. Okay, but I'm also going to pay 4 to take this one.
How'd you get all that money?
I'm rich, not anymore, but I'm going to pay 4 to put this into purple. That will give me 1 influence up here, so I now control the guild, and 1 gold.
He who controls the spice
And then we're going
controls
to take
the universe.
We're going to take 1 off the top of our deck, put it there. The other thing that happens,
Persian.
so if you think about it that way, so this is going to raise me 1 on the blue track. Okay. And if you think about it that way, you gain some knowledge in astrology when you move it from there to here. And then whoever translated it gets that again when they do the translation. So you gain some knowledge bringing it over, and then you get more knowledge once you've translated it. So
Robert says you have to stop now so you can get the win.
do what? No. Get the
Actually,
win?
he wrote the dub.
He might
The
just
dub.
beat me. You never know.
The W.
You never
And then
know.
Kabuki said, JT won. Might as well end the game now.
No, I want to play it.
We have technically played it.
No, I want to play it all the way
Only
No,
through.
keep
part.
playing. Keep playing.
All
Only
right.
in part.
Okay, well, that's my turn.
All right. Well. Bum, 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 bum. So if I'm going to do this, and that gets me, well, I have to, so I'll do, when you use one of your meeples, does it go away after
when you do
rest?
the rest. For now, you just leave it on there.
So I can make that a 6.
Yep, that's
right?
a red 6.
And I'll make it a
Sure, red 9.
red 9, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's what I'll do, and I get 2 coins for using that card, or I can get 2 gold, or I can get 1 gold. But that's all I do. I'm going to go there, which puts me down here into this category,
Yep.
which lets me move red up 1.
Yep, which gives you a free gold
Gets me a gold.
and 2 coins.
And 2 coins. So 4 coins altogether that turn.
Yep, that's a turn. The really nice thing about this game is how quick the turns really are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, super fast.
they're compact. They're
Yep,
not
yep.
quick, but they're compact. Okay, so I don't have any more dice left. I'm not as efficient as he is in any way, shape, or form. So I am going to have to rest.
They say JT is the astronomer. No earthly interests yet.
Nope,
Nope.
it's all boring.
Nope.
It's all boring. Okay,
He wanted to know if somebody was whistling Tron in the background.
nice. So then I would flip over the
That
bottom.
I do that often.
I know he does.
So I flip over the bottom card. I move this around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no blocking of spaces by the neutral or by you.
Okay.
Nobody has influence on that, so this is going to replace it. And since there's nothing here open, this is just going to get discarded.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to take my income. So my first income is philosophy. So I can spend 1 coin to go up on a track. I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to put influence right there immediately. Look at this. I own the House of Wisdom, people. Just so you know.
Get in on that.
Telling you, I don't
Just
think so.
saying, I think
just,
you need to get in on that.
I'm gonna let him have
So-
his little power trip
So
over
then
here.
I have
See
3
what
here,
happens.
so I get this dice.
Okay.
3 up the blue.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So now I lost my train of thought. Where was I at? Oh, I just did this. Okay, so my next one would be able to do engineering. So I get a meeple of my choice. And red. I don't have a red dice yet, right? I'm going to take another red meeple. Okay, for this one. And then I can take a white dice to get an extra gold, which I know I don't like that, but I'm going to do it anyways. White dice is going to go in my bag. And I'm going to get a white meeple.
Hold on. Shem says that was a rules error.
Uh-oh.
Was 1 silver for a primary die to the bag.
Wait, say that again.
Was 1 silver for a primary die to the bag, or to bag.
Oh, what did I
For
what did I
yellow.
do?
The yellow is
I know,
you
what
pay
did-
1 silver to do 1.
What did I do? That's what I meant to do.
I don't know.
What did I do instead? Was I looking at the wrong one?
Maybe. 1 silver for
Silver
a
for
primary
primary
die
die
to
to
the bag.
Okay, what did I do for it?
He'll tell us.
He'll fix it.
I don't know what you did.
Did I do the green one instead on accident?
Maybe.
If I did that, maybe I just saw the wrong one. Wait a second. I was here.
You bumped up the blue track.
I did. I looked at that one. I spent my silver, and then I bumped up the track. It is absolutely correct.
Thank you.
So you don't
So
get that die.
I was looking at that one. I spent the silver, and then I did this. I get a dice instead.
So, you
So if I don't get this dice,
don't get that yet.
Thank you. I crossed up. I looked down and I looked back up and saw the wrong one.
Now
Thank
you know how JT wins all the time.
Good thing it's full of asterisks. All right, I'm gonna take this red dice into my bag instead. Thank you. I don't know. I just crossed those 2 up. Apologies.
Yep. That's not
I did this. I did this. Now I'm going to draw up to 4. I took the white dice. Make sure I did 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yep. My bad. All right. And the other thing is, you can always look in your bag to see what you have in there. But if you look in there, you gotta. What did you do? I don't know. Don't delete anything. Okay.
Over there, left way. And I just clicked something.
It's one thing about playing from the end of the board on such a long board. I just messed that up. So.
Kabuki says, "What else you did wrong? You said on accident." And
Oh, you're right. And then these will go back in the bag. You're rude. How rude. All right. Well, my rest action is done and has been saved.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with.
I didn't really want
So
the
this
purple
is
dice
translating
that
right
timing
here.
anyways.
So we're not going to be doing a whole lot of translating off the bat, right?
Not well. I mean, you have a lot of different colors, so technically you could translate if you have golden colors. You could translate if you.
I guess I don't understand how translating works.
So you would have to play translation, and you would have to have the color here. So, for instance, if you wanted to translate this green one right now, you'd have to play that card there.
Yeah.
You could use your blue and yellow meeple
Yeah.
to make a green card, and then you would have to figure out what translation line you would take to take Hebrew to Arabic.
Hebrew to Arabic. So,
So-
I could pay
And you
him
could,
and
you
then
could never
him,
go
right?
backwards.
So
but you could
Hebrew to Arabic.
No. So he can change Hebrew to Persian and Greek,
Got
but
it.
he can't read Persian or Greek or Hebrew. So you would have to figure out how to get it to Syriac. So here, so you
Oh,
can go
so I
from
got
Hebrew
Hebrew
to Syriac, and then Syriac to
Arabic.
Arabic. And the other thing is you can never do the same language twice. So there is, if you have a whole bunch of these guys, right, you might have a bunch of gold and try to spread it out as much as you can.
All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Shem says you should have 5 dice in your supply.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
Says JT should have
yes.
5 dice in his supply now.
Oh, because of the blue thing.
And then Kabuki says, "Good thing we have Shem here to
This
keep
guy's-
JT in line."
Oh, I'm sad. Yes, sir.
All right, so
Yes, sir, master.
in
sir.
order to, in order to do this, I would have to place both of these.
Yeah.
And in order to make it green
you would
in order
have
to
to
do
do-
this. I would have
yes.
to use both of these. That gives me a green 11. No,
That's a green 11.
yeah,
That's correct.
A green 11. But the number doesn't matter.
The green's what
The
matters.
green is what matters.
Yep.
And so then I would have to pay gold to
Yep.
these guys over here.
Change
and
one from
ladies.
Hebrew to something.
So from Hebrew to Syriac, I think is what we did. Yeah,
Yep,
Hebrew to
that
Syriac.
also costs you 1 coin to the bank to use their person.
And then 1 coin to you because I'm going to go to Syriac. No, that's me.
Yep. You can
So, I don't
pay
have to pay
yourself
that.
a coin from Syriac to Arabic.
I'm going to pay
So
myself.
now
a coin.
you
Thank
have successfully translated that scroll.
Yep.
You're going to go up 1 on the philosophy track
Which is what I wanted to do.
and get a coin.
Oh, I get a coin immediately?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Now, is this my income from this line from now on?
Nope. Yellow. This will always be your income.
Okay, that's always
so.
me. That's cool.
Whatever line you're on, whatever
immediate.
solid line you've passed is the income.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
That's why he said I get, because I'm here, my income is 5.
Understood. Got it.
Okay.
All right, and that's that. So you're done again, but it's still your turn now because now you have stuff that you can do. You already rested.
Yep, I rested. You
Yeah.
just did your turn.
I did. So now it's
So
your
now
turn.
it's my turn. So that was our first.
I'm doing my job, man. I don't know about you trying to control everything. I'm translating stuff.
Shush.
That's what they hired us.
That's
to
why I
do.
say shush. Shush. All right. So what I need badly, and I mean badly, is coins.
We're just kind of chatting.
Yeah.
I wish I had a green.
You do it.
I need a green.
Click on that one.
Okay. I have to wait for it to load, and then I can click.
Yep.
What do I need for her? I need a 3. I'm going to go ahead. And do.
Nice round. 1 translate slam. Sam gets the yellow worker off his goal card too.
Oh, yeah. You got your green translate.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to interact up there. I'm just going to put a 5 here. Wait, I only need a 3. I'm going to put a 3 here so that I can interact with this person. And then I'm going to get 2 coins from playing this card. And I'm going to get 2 more coins and draw a dice by dispatching her, and then she will be gone. Oh, she does not go away. Hang on a second. So I get 2 more coins, and I get to draw a dice. I'm going to dispatch her, and when you dispatch her, when you dispatch from up here, they just go to the bottom of their stack.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I did. I got some coins. I got some more coins. And dispatched. And drew a card.
Yep. Very good. There you go. Ooh, this holds too.
Until you break it off.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. So
All
now
right.
I've got one more. Now I could rest right now if I wanted to. I don't have to use this, right?
That's correct.
But it seems like a little bit of a waste, right? If I wanted to go, let's see, influence.
I get this.
Influence. Let's see here. Influencing cards. I guess I'm not understanding the importance of influencing cards.
There's not a big importance to it. It's like I said, if you use one of these 2 cards, I get a silver from you. So
Got
I
it.
get a little bit of income.
So the only way you can influence these guys is if you interact
Yep.
with them and put
Yeah,
them down
there's
there.
no
You can't
influencing
use
after
one of
the
these
fact.
things
Nope.
to influence something down
Nope.
there.
You have to hire them.
Understood.
You have to hire them and house them in these wonderful little libraries. And never let them out.
Indeed, I say.
Until they...
Let's see. So I need to get 3 up on there. So I don't know. The only way you can move up on these things is...
But, well, there's lots... This is the main way, right? Is by doing this action. But there are other ways.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to go with... I think I'll do this right here. And I'll put a 6 there, but I will make it... no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I can't go there anymore, can I?
Nope. You need that other
Pooper
thing.
duper duper. But this allows me to go up here for 6. I want to get my yellow track up one more time, and I don't think there's anywhere I can do that, can I? Before I go into the other...
This person would allow you to get your yellow track up.
I have to get a 7+. I can't get up
That's
there.
the only one. Looks like
it's a 7+.
there.
Can't do that. All right, so... And there's not any of those over here, right? There's influence the thing here.
There's getting dice.
No, it doesn't look like it.
This is one that we haven't talked about yet. If you ever hit that or you get that icon, that means you get to put gold on these guys, which will help them retire faster.
Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do. But if I land on this white space, I would get one primary of my color, and I get to draw another one, right?
Yep. Yep.
This is a 6, by the way. So, okay. I'm just making things go very slow right now.
You're fine. There's got to be some thinking, or you mess up 4 times in a row.
Yeah, tell me about it. This...
Look up.
Movement. Let me try the movement, I guess. But... I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm going to keep the 6. I'm just going to rest. It just because it seems to me like doing something just to do something might not be the best thing to do.
Okay.
So I'm just going to keep this. That stays, right?
Yep, that stays.
That stays there. So now
first thing we do is we take the bottom one off of here.
Yeah.
You're going to move the neutral guy around 2 spaces.
1, 2. Oh,
Two
2 black
ones.
1,
Yep.
2. Boom.
So since that one doesn't have a influence on it, you're going to switch the cards. And then this card, unfortunately, is going to go right there.
Okay. Why you say unfortunately?
Because I wanted to put a card there so I could get 2 influence.
Wah, wah, wah. All right.
So
So that comes here. And all right, then I start resting, right?
Yep.
So this one makes me get another white die.
Yep.
Into
your
the bag.
Yep.
In the bowl. And then this one gets me another white. In the bowl.
Another white die in the bag, correct.
And then this one lets me go
That
income.
one lets you cheat, as far as I can remember. No, I'm just kidding. That one lets you spend 1 if you want to get a primary colored dice.
So I'll get a yellow. In the bag.
In the bag.
In the bowl.
Okay.
And then...
That one gets you a white worker.
Yep.
And that one allows you to draw up to 4 dice. So 3 more dice out of your bag, too, because you're drawing back up to 4.
Okay. And if I don't have that many?
You draw everything you've got and roll them. Then you're going to put everything else in the
That's
bag.
everything I got. Oh, I got to roll this.
If you didn't, though, you would draw everything you can. Then you put everything back in the bag, and then you'd pull again.
Holy bad rolls,
finish.
Batman.
And now all your dice are going to go in the bag. All your meeples are going to go in the supply. And you take your action cards back. Just like that.
And
he ruined me. I'm ruined, I tell you.
How is that?
Ruined.
I don't believe you.
Okay. You don't believe me?
Nope, I don't believe you.
Should believe me. I need to get some gold production. I need orange. I need orange, but I don't want orange. Nothing. 6, 7. That's not enough. I don't want to spend gold over there on the brain track there. So what I want to do, I need to figure out how to translate some stuff here.
I figured that out already, bro.
Well, good for you. I need...
We're just talking Star Trek.
Ew.
He's talking what?
Gene Roddenberry kept it on his
Yeah,
disc.
there's a whole thing here.
That's very nice.
Very
nice.
Saying, did you hear about the guy who found the original Enterprise model in an abandoned storage unit he bought?
Oh,
He
wow.
put it on eBay for $1,000 until people told him what he had. And
What?
then it had been missing since the 70s, but they're working on getting it back to Roddenberry's family again.
Oh.
Wow.
And then she says, apparently Gene Roddenberry lent it out to a company when they were making the first Star Trek motion picture. And I guess they were working on the new ship model. Somehow it got put in a storage and was lost. Gene was apparently upset and couldn't manage to find anyone who would give him the answers as to where it wound up.
Wow. Because nobody knew, probably.
Right, because somebody scooped things up and put it in a storage, and I don't know, and clearly it ended up in the storage since the 70s.
People scoop things up all the time, don't they?
Okay.
All right,
I'm not even gonna comment. Okay, the thing is, if there's water bottles on my counter, I don't care if they're freshly opened. I scoop them up and put them in the garbage. And I don't care if you only took 2 sips out of it. I don't know whose it was. It's on the kitchen counter. It's going to go away.
Indeed.
So that's what Sam's balking.
And it's not just water bottles that
It's
fall
actually
prey
anything.
to this.
And the interesting thing is I'm not a clean person. I'm not like the clean. But certain things I see on the counter and they're just gone. I pick them up. And then everyone turns to me in the family. They're like, what happened to the bag of chips? I don't know. I moved it. What happened to the cheese? I don't know. I moved it.
That makes
What
sense.
happened to the...
That's like when my mother-in-law comes to the house and rearranges the whole thing.
Yes, that's what I do.
All right, so I'm going to go here. I'm playing 11 as my number. I'm going to interact with this one here. I'm going to spend 3 silver. Not 3 silver I wanted to spend, but I am going to spend 3 silver to get a yellow dice into my hand and get rid of a white dice. Do I want to do that?
Yes.
You want to comment?
I don't want to do that.
Game Talker tables can do that.
You just did.
I want to...
We need your camera.
I want to spend 1. I'm going to get a blue meeple instead. And I'm going to put it right there.
Shout out to our sponsors. If you do get a game topper, it actually comes with a card holder.
Card holder?
Yep.
Okay.
The card holders are actually built into the actual rail system. So that's just a neat little perk. So everything, Jesse we're also using this dice tower that is another accessory that you can add to your pledge. They do have a Kickstarter going on right now, but just little things. Not trying to turn this into a freaking commercial, but I do want to let you know these cool things that do come with. And we're using the Desert Dunes playmat for our background. Nice. I thought that would be a good one.
Yep,
Since
works
we're in
good.
South Tigris and all that, so that's cool.
Marav says,
Go back.
You would think someone would learn to stop leaving stuff on the counter.
That's right.
Thank you.
It's your turn when you're ready.
Danny P asks, Back in Bowl, is that a reference to Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin movie?
Yes. Indie Bowl. Indie Bowl. Nymph.
And Kabuki says, nice rails to hold the cards.
Yeah, they are nice.
Thank you.
Nymph. No bull. Not in the bull. In the bowl. Back in the bowl. Back in the bowl.
All right.
Let's see here. All right, what do I want to do here?
It's your turn.
You hired a translator?
I did.
All right, well, I think I am going
And I'm collecting a village of meeples.
I'm going to go with...
As you are.
All right, so if I go, let's see, let me use this little dude right here. If I go right there and I put the 6 there,
No.
along with a yellow 1, that turns that into a 6.
That's correct.
So that's a
yellow
12 now. And if I could spend 2 gold to go 2 and do that. So maybe I don't want to do that as my first turn. I want to try to get some gold first, right? Yeah, that's a yes. When he goes, nah.
I said, not nah.
Yeah, whatever. So I want to try to get some gold first. Where can I get gold? I can get gold.
You can get gold off of one of your action cards.
Yeah, by that thing. But I get more white dice if I do that. I'm already going to get
You
negative
can
3
get gold
points.
from different people up here sometimes, which none of those
Just
seem
these
to want to
things here.
give you gold. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
I can get gold here, right? I get a
get
gold
gold
and I get
there.
to draw 1, right?
yep.
So I would have to move
3.
exactly 3 on that.
Nope. 3 or more.
3 or
You don't
more.
have to
Got
go. You go up to your total value.
Okay, so I'll go with that right there, and I'll go 2 and a 1. That's all I need, right?
Yep.
Because I don't need to match any colors.
No.
Now, if
If you match yellow, you'd get an influence.
yeah, but I don't. Well, actually, if I leave this and use this with that, it turns it into a 6 yellow.
Shem says you could.
No, that turns it into a yellow.
A yellow
white
1.
would turn it. Yep.
Shem says you could deliver a yellow scroll using a green action would give you 2 silver.
You can deliver a yellow scroll.
Using a green action would give you 2 silver.
He could have been speaking Greek.
That's honestly, I'm trying to figure. You could
I
deliver.
don't know anything.
You could use a yellow scroll.
You could deliver.
You could deliver a yellow scroll.
Deliver a yellow scroll using
So
a green
here?
action
Oh,
Oh
would
yeah.
give you 2 silver.
This one. I don't know which. Deliver.
I want gold.
I don't
though.
know.
Can you explain on which location?
And then he
Deliver
says, just a thought. Smiley face.
I don't know. I think I'm just going to do this, though.
Okay, do it.
Do that. I'm going to move
Deliver.
1, 2, 3. That gets me a gold. And it gets me a draw from the bag, yeah.
Yep. Did you do it yellow or not? You didn't do it yellow.
I did not do it yellow, no. Oh, another 1. Look at that.
Lots of ones.
I'm doing
Lots of
good.
6s. I mean, those are 6s, right?
If I use the white dudes, yeah. Along with it. Go ahead.
Okay, but
That's
that was
all
the
I'm
gold
doing.
that you were looking for.
Yes, it was.
All right. So now, if my brain is working correctly, I want to translate. So let me make sure that works because I was paying too much attention. So I need a red and a blue, which makes purple. Red and blue make purple. Okay, which would allow me to do one of these. And I want to do this Chinese one. And I want to take it from Chinese to Syriac. And then from Syriac to Arabic.
Yep.
And those are both, no, one's yours.
So give me my gold.
Here's some money.
Silver.
Whatever.
Monet.
Okay.
More money,
That
more
completes
money,
that.
more money.
So that one will move me up on this track to 3. So now I can get my influence wherever I want it. And I get my purple dice because I got that to 3. And I get my blue meeple
Because you
because
translated
I translated purple. Okay. And so this is the new worker placement card you get, which starts with a white 5 on it all the time.
Oh, wow.
And it's a way to spend meeples to burn
Get rid
white
of
dice.
Guys.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And this will go into my hand now. And I now have this 6th
Place for
placement spot.
you. Good.
So-
You're done?
Yep, as long as I did it correctly.
You're done.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Next, I will do this one. Right here.
Nice.
And this lets me do 2 draws from the bag.
So you need to actually put your
Oh, yeah.
dice
I
and
got to
stuff
do that
in
all
first.
first. So this, and I'm putting this guy up here. So
Okay,
that
so
that's
it's
a
a yellow
yellow 12.
12.
And so then I do the card first, and then I do the action out there.
You can do either one at that point.
I may just do this first.
But you have to place your dice first.
2 dice.
And you can...
A 2 and a 1.
Shem, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you can, if you pull like this worker right here, dice you can't add, but when you pull your worker, you could actually use that worker immediately.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'll pull the red out, and then
pretty sure that's correct.
that I'm going to use my 2 gold to get 2 bumps up here for yellow,
Yep.
and 2
coins.
So 1, 2.
Which means you're going to get 3 coins and put an influence out.
Why 3?
2 for that, and 1 for that.
1 for that. Got it. Okay. Then I can put an influence
And an
out
influence on a card.
on a card.
What
Shem says JT is setting up for that first Caliph. Just
I am.
And Shem says correct. Too.
Okay,
Something
thank you.
guys are doing.
Yep. All right, so this, I'm going to put it over here on this one. Sure. Now, but since my philosophizing is up at 3, I get this into my bag, right?
Nope.
Into the hand?
Into your... It does show your hand, right? I believe it does.
Um,
Make sure I don't do that wrong. Nope. It's into the bag.
yeah. Okay.
So my purple goes into the bag too. Thank you.
Do that, and then this turns over.
Yeah, it becomes an action card, so it goes in here your hand now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So I'll put this over here, and I think that's it, right?
Okay. And what I really want now is more stinking dice. Not stinking dice. I want them to smell decent, but...
What time are we picking up Yuli?
Yellow 6.
Yep, that's about right.
I only have 3 coins. I wish I had more coins.
Into bag, Shem says.
Into the bag, yes sir.
Indie bowl.
Yep.
You're such
I'm gonna do something that may...
Have you never seen that?
I don't know.
I can't remember the name of the movie now. Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin.
The Jerk? No.
All of me. All of me.
yeah.
All of me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's
Which one do I want?
it's like her soul or something like that gets stuck somewhere, and you have to.
Your soul gets stuck somewhere. That blows, just so you know.
That's really a downfall to your whole day.
And you, in order to get it back into the body of a new person,
All of me. Can we use that?
he has to get her soul transferred out of this person, but there has to be a vessel, and then they have to put it into this other. And so there's this whole part where he's walking around with this guy that knows like super zero English. But he's like this imam or what, not an imam, he's like a holy man. I guess imam is correct. And he's like, can we put her in the bowl? He goes, huh? In the bowl? And he's like, yes. He's, in the bowl? Yes. And then the bowl gets messed up. Nymph!
I've never seen this.
Bowl! He points at the thing. Nymph! Can't do it anymore. Anyway.
Okay.
That's where my
right.
brain goes, people. Welcome.
I am playing into
Dangerous.
the travel.
Oh, there went my phone.
It deserves it. I'm playing into travel. I'm going to put this poor yellow 1 here. And I'm going to do that just so I can move up here and get 3 more coins. And that would be my whole cheesy little turn. So
I have no idea what I'm doing, but
I know you're talking a lot.
no, I am. It's fine. It's fine.
You're fine.
I have no idea what's going to be coming up. People are saying you're setting up for this. And
Well,
I'm like,
I am. So I'm trying to have control of these. So when that first Caliph card comes up,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
get
even
those
remember
things.
how to get control of these things.
By bringing scrolls over there into this area.
See? Bring him from there
That's
to
the
there.
only way. So
That's
translating
the
stuff doesn't
main
actually
way.
give it.
That's the main way. There are other
Because
little
I've
things,
translated
like this
here
one.
before, so that didn't give me any influence.
Nope. But like that would give you
Yeah.
influence there, or I think he's the only one there. But most of it's here. I think there's a couple. There's one that gives you green here or whatever else. But the majority
And
of it.
I
comes
imagine you have to have influence
To get
in order to
those,
get
yes.
those secondary things. Yeah. Okay. All right, then. Let's try moving over there then. How about that? Chinese, Sanskrit, and Greek.
That guy's smart.
So when these guys, for example, when they retire, they're going to come underneath my thing, right?
Yep,
Nothing you can do to change that?
that's correct.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, let's see here. That's going to do that. That's going to do that. That's going to do that. So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to do this right down here. And I'm going to use these two guys right here.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use these two guys right
Ooh,
here.
he's going 12 white.
Oh, I guess I don't need to go 12, right?
What are you going
I can
for
save
then?
one. I can
You
go
just
with this
need
dude right
7.
here.
Yep.
So, and then I have to pay him something?
Nope. So that's a free action. If you do the top one, it doesn't cost you anything.
Okay.
You're just
No, but to send him down
to
there.
send him down here, you have to pay the cost of where you're putting him.
Yeah. And then that gives me another thing on top
Yeah,
of
but
that.
that
right?
doesn't. If you do that, you don't get the top thing.
Oh.
The top thing's from dispatching him.
Understood.
You get this thing from placing him down here.
Shem says,
There's
rule
one
for
there.
JT, just in case it helps. You can use 2 workers per die.
Oh, that's true.
If you used 2 white workers on your yellow, it would have become a white
A white
6.
6. Yep, agreed.
Okay.
Yep. So like you could put him there to get one of those influences and take a white dice.
Yeah, I have to take another white dice.
Yep.
And
More pulls, but it costs 4.
And then you got a compliment. I love how the art on the board blends with the game topic.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's awesome. So this one, if I take this,
Then you just dispatch him. He gets discarded.
He just I don't want to he's a good guy.
No, he sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll put him right there. I'll spend
All
$2.
right, so you're going to spend $2. You're going to get 1 influence on one of those. So of your choice.
This is gold,
Coin,
one.
and a
So
meeple.
I'll
Yep.
do this.
And then you get a white dice in your bag.
Oh, I need another white die. Like I need a hole in the head.
Now, if this is ever full of people, you can't take the action to put another person down here.
Got it.
And if this is ever full of scrolls,
So
you
I take
can't-
1 white die to get 2 gold, or is that no?
That's when it's underneath here.
Got it.
That's
Understood.
when it becomes yours.
Yep,
That's
yep.
when he retires.
Oh, you were talking about this.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. All right. So that's what you did? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm out of dice again. I'm going to have to rest. So first thing I'm going to do is I'll take the bottom one off of here. There's the first Caliph card. I cheated because I knew where it was. No. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. See? That's how he wins, people. He sets things up and remembers everything.
No. Well, I remember some things. But anyways,
I ain't gonna get none of that.
you're not going to get any of it. So I'll take the 3 points.
And you'll
I'll
take
take
the
the
1
1
point and the orange die.
dice.
And you'll take the gold probably. And
Well,
I get a gold too.
Don't overspeak yourself here. So I can gain a white dice
I'm
and
not gonna do that.
take one of these and
You're gonna
take one of these 2, I should say, to retire. So that would let me place extra gold on people, so they'll retire faster.
Mm-hmm.
That would let me draw an extra dice out of my bag.
Yep.
So I'm going to take the white dice and retire this guy. And then I have to decide which one of these for him to go underneath.
He just went right into a retirement.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand this though.
Did he
We
say?
were talking about the
Did I do
artist,
something
and
wrong?
I said the translators
Oh.
are really cool, and she said the Miko.
The Miko.
The Miko.
He's an artist.
Oh. See?
You know, lots of
I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know what that means.
He's an artist.
He is?
He must be the artist for the game.
Oh yeah, probably.
That would make sense because I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know.
And then I take a white dice into my bag.
Indie bag.
In the bag.
Every time you say it, I'm gonna say it.
All right.
Indie board.
And then you got your gold.
I did.
And then you take control of the green.
That's right. This is my tower, boy.
Well, I'm coming back. Come on now. All right. So the next thing I do is I do my income.
He just won the game. I'm just
So my
saying.
first income is white dice going in the bag.
Yep.
Second income is chemistry, which I can spend a meeple to get a gold. Third income is a coin. And then philosophy, I can spend that coin to get a dice. Oh. Now remember, like I said, you can look anytime you want. I think I want a red.
Red.
Okay. And then engineering, I can get any meeple I want. I'm going to take a yellow.
And then she dropped his full name and said he's also known as the Miku.
So now I get to draw up, Sam, just so you see. I get to draw up to my number,
Yep.
which is 5.
Yep.
And then after I draw to my number, but at the same timing, I get to draw one more.
Yep.
Which is, so I get 6.
So I'll be getting 5.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. All right, I'm going
I don't
to...
know if there's a sequencing to that. I don't think there's a sequencing to that, but.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I got to put all my stuff away, but you can go ahead.
All right.
Well, those are pretty good numbers.
All right, I think I'm going to rest as well. So resting is reveal the bottom scroll card.
Yep. Is it another one?
Yeah. No.
Okay. So
And
it's a scroll.
this gets
So
compared
then
to
you use
where
the number
this
on
is.
the top corner.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're going to move
3.
that many spaces. Is it 3?
3.
Yep. So you're going to move the black one 3 spaces.
1, 2, 3. So
And then
then
since that doesn't have influence, you're going to
nice.
swap them. And this one's going to get discarded because these are all full.
Yep.
Or at least all the tops are full.
Okay.
So
And then that's that.
you've done that.
So now I gain income.
Yep.
So on the green, I can pay
You
one
can
to
spend a gold to raise any track by 1.
sure, I'll do that. To raise any track by 1. No, primary colors.
Primary color track by
Yeah.
1.
Blue-
Apologies.
blue,
Yep,
yellow,
primary
or
color
red.
track by 1. That's
Blue,
correct.
yellow, or red.
This is the any track by 1. See,
Yep.
that's the different.
Blue, yellow, or red. So I think what I'll do is I'll come
That's
up
me.
here. Oh, that's right, it is. So I'll come up here.
That's me, you cheater. No, that's you.
No, I'm not trying to do it right.
All right. Okay.
That doesn't do anything but raises me up there.
That's correct.
Okay. And then I get the yellow.
Philosophy. You get to add 1 color or get rid of a white.
Okay. I will add a blue to the bag, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right, to the bag. And then I get a white to the bag.
Yep.
And then I can
You
add a
can-
white
you
to get a
can-
gold.
Yep.
Which, hey,
He's white
it's
heavy.
not 3 per 6, right?
Yes, it's 3 per 6.
No, it's not.
No.
It's 6 plus. And then I get a white dude.
I already gave you one. Oh, no, I didn't.
No,
give
you
one.
gave
I
me
gave you your
gold. And then I refill up to my hand. So all these go back
No,
in?
not until after
Not
you
yet.
draw.
Okay, so I just want to get them out of here because they're bugging me. So I got to draw up to 4, and then I get to draw an extra one, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
then you got to roll them.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, and then you just pick up all your action cards.
Think.
I gotta quit watching you and start figuring out what I'm doing here.
I know, man. You
People?
creeper, stop watching me, dude.
All right. Well, how do I get over influence over you in this stuff? All right.
You did it well before.
I'm gonna do it again somehow, some way.
Wow.
I want to get my tracks up there though.
Can't we just have nice things, bro?
We cannot just have nice things. It's
A lot
no.
of cards now.
Well, I just have the extra one. You start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You start with a 7.
All right.
And then
so
this one
that
comes up because
knows
of this one.
Syriac. That one's yours. You know what I really need? I need to stop relying on your translators.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, I think it seems pretty smart. I'm going to... Oh, I like that one. I don't like it that much. All right, yep. I got money. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hire this gentleman here. I can take Syriac to Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have 3 places to put him.
Shem said, we had a 2-player game once where Sam, the co-designer, had all 50 white dice in his bag.
Oh.
He still won At some point, you have to say, well, I guess I'm getting white dice now.
And the
Well,
rule
I
is,
mean, it's only -3 if you have
Yeah.
6 or more.
the rule is, right, if all the white dice are gone and you have to draw white dice, the other people get to put a white dice back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so then
that's
you
cool.
can draw white dice later. All right, I'm going to pay 3.
I think he had 8 to 10 retired translators tucked under the same action slot.
Wow.
I'm going to pay 3 to go here. That will allow me to take a yellow dice into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Good roll.
Dang.
Get
look
rid
at
of a
you.
white dice
You
from
get
my
all twos
bag.
and ones, and he gets all sixes.
This is
My
normal
first
for dice
round
rolling in
was
HAT.
no.
Yes, it is.
And then he is mine. And then I get to draw a dice from my bag. So,
Because you did that action.
because I have this guy here. Yep.
All right.
All you, sir. Options galore. See how the options are different than having 4 white dice at the beginning? I need to get my tracks up. I feel really bad out here. Like I'm seriously not very intelligent.
Well, it is what it is, bro.
That's
You
what I
gotta,
thought. Yeah.
you gotta play the hand that's dealt you, brother.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed. Okay.
All right. So, if I am going to do this, I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to give me 5 plus whatever I put there, right?
Yep.
So if I put this 2 there, then I
7
can
white.
get one of these 2, right?
Yep.
So what I think I'm going to do then is I will that's 7 out here, so I'm going to go with this guy here. I'm going to put him on the Z. No, I'm going to put him on the... Oh man, is it worth a 4? I don't think so. Maybe it is.
4.
Yep, right there.
Draw 2 dice.
Yep, draw 2
Get a
dice and get another meeple.
And that costs you 4. Man, we got some translators out here.
Draw 2.
2.
Hey, more white dice.
All right.
This one came out and went out over. So I'm
did
gonna
again.
keep it now. It's a 6.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it fell flat.
Okay.
The other one was like in the coins,
I
so
see,
I'm gonna
I
keep that.
see.
Hey, if you ain't
Did everybody
cheating,
else see that?
you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
All right.
Just saying. That's all I'm doing, I think.
Okay. All right, my turn.
Oh wait, it gave me 2 dice, and it also gives me a dude of my choice. So
Yep.
I'm gonna take a yellow one.
All right. I honestly don't know if I'm doing smart things or dumb things, but I like them.
Is this a pay meeple to
yeah,
get rid
pay
of a
a
white
meeple
die?
to get rid of a white
Okay.
dice. Okay. I'm going to translate. I'm going to try to translate this, so I need to be green.
I got a question. Hold on.
What is your question?
Man, I didn't want it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I wanted to get the influence on the thing. I didn't want to do all of that.
Oh.
Can I go back and do it?
Doing all that?
Oh, ow, I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
I don't care.
Yellow, 2 dice, go back in. And I just
You
get...
paid 4 coins. You get your 4
Yeah.
coins back.
I don't need the 4 coins. I wanted
All
to
right,
get
so
the-
he's dispatching him instead of hiring the dude.
dispatching him. So I get to
And then you
influence
get a
the
yellow influence and a coin.
and a coin. Yeah, I like that better.
Man, make up your mind.
I just did.
All right. Now, what was I doing?
I cannot
See,
tell
he
you
did that on purpose to
I
mess
did,
me up.
yes.
All right,
did.
I'm going to do green here. So I need a blue.
You were translating, that's what you
I
said.
am translating. I'm going to do a blue and a yellow. I'm going to translate. That's a green 9. I'm going to translate this one
Here, let me
from Persian
put...
to...
Let me do this real quick so that
What you doing?
He's going a little closer.
we're gonna go closer on you so that you can kind of talk through what you're doing, and everybody can see.
So I got a green 9. So I'm going to translate off of the green area. I'm going to translate this one from Persian to Syriac, and then from Syriac to Arabic. Okay, so it's now translated. So it is mine. And this person is now retired with 1 gold. So the gold goes away, the influence comes off, and I place them underneath one of my spots. Now you see it gives me a +4 to my total on that spot. So I'm going to put it right here. And then this person is also going to retire. So the 2 gold go away. She spends her hard-earned money. And I'm just going to put it in the middle now.
That was one of your dudes too?
Yep. I don't know if I stated this already, but if you go to put underneath another one to stack them, you have to spend either 1 silver or take 1 white dice into the bag for every previous person.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm going to put them right there. So the 2 of them retired. I translated this Persian. It moves me up 1 on the green track, which lets me draw 1 from the bag. And now is my turn.
Okay.
And if I screwed up, I don't want to know about it. No, I'm just kidding. I think I did that right. Oh, I just flicked that dice. Okay. Your turn, brother man. I don't know what it is with money in this game, but I'm always out of it. It's true. It's very, very true. Man.
Did JT get the green die from that scroll as well? Asks Shem.
Did I get the green die from the... I did not. Into my bag. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shem.
Stop helping him, dude. He's already wrecking me.
No, I don't think so. I don't know if wrecking is the right word.
Super think so.
All right. Maybe you're getting wrecked.
I am. I'm getting wrecked. All right.
So you have all that money. You want to go right here. Giving him a hint. No,
So that does...
If
I land on one of these
learn a
places,
scroll,
I can pay
you
$4.
can pay $4 to put it there, get 2 more influence and a gold. I'm only saying that out loud because I like you. That's it. It's because your wife is sitting there. That's it.
Oh,
It's the only reason, because I like her.
I see that.
Thanks. Shem also asks, did Sam get those 15 gold before?
I should have.
15 gold.
That's right.
I don't remember that statement. Come on now.
15 gold. Nah, I'm on board with that.
Supposed to be on my side.
I am on board with that. All right, so I'm gonna go with. So
It's interesting to think about colors over there, right? Because they're
Yeah, it
not
does.
highly important, but then again, getting
could.
2
It
coins
could-
or
yeah,
it's
it
just
could
nice.
help. It could help.
It's really nice.
But I have to land on one of these black
You
spots
do.
in order to get that scroll to move it over
That's
there.
correct. Yep.
All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to go with... And moving one that has my influence on it doesn't
It
do
just
me any
moves
good.
over with the influence.
Doesn't really do any
Doesn't
good.
do anything special unless I try to translate it.
And then it would give me a gold. Or a
If I
coin.
translate it, it would give you a silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, so I gotta go 1, 2. No, this travels only on black, but
Yep.
this is what I'm
That's
moving
you.
right now.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Most of the time, you only move your player color, sir.
Yep. Understood. Well, I'm gonna use this. Oh, I already put it down there. I'm gonna use this blue 5 here.
Okay.
And the blue 5 is going to let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Past the blue, so it lets me put an influence on a card.
Yep. Any of those scrolls you want.
Any
Here-
of these
here
scrolls
or there.
Yep. Well, then I'm going to do that too.
Rude.
And then that allows me to pay $4
Yep.
to bring this over here,
Indeed.
which gets me
2 more influence.
2 more influence on
And a
this
gold.
and a gold.
Yep. That's what I get for helping him. Look at that.
Again,
It's all right. I'm joking.
it's kind of like
No, don't even say it.
helping.
It's not even.
It's kind of like helping
have no
a blind
idea.
person
You
walk.
have no idea.
Once you leave them alone, they are now blind in the middle of nowhere. What's up?
Kabuki said blue 5 standing by.
That's
All
right.
I'm gonna go
Wrong.
here to the tech track.
Red 5 standing by.
What? Red 5 standing by.
Yeah, red 5 standing by. Blue squadron were the B wings,
I have 3.
I think.
So you're claiming Kabuki is wrong.
Oh, I know
right, I'm
for
gonna
a
go here.
fact it's red 5
just
standing by.
saying.
That Luke's
Actually.
designation was red
And
5.
Sam should move up the biology track.
Oh,
for
the biology
delivering
tracks for moving
scroll
that. That's
too.
correct.
Delivering
Biology
is
track is
nice.
correct. Nope.
Oh, right there.
Why does it keep moving and you get a draw dice?
I get to draw a die.
Yes, delivering is nice. All right, I'm going to use this one here. It's got a white 5 on it. I'm going to add a orange 5 to
Another
it.
2.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a 3.
Oh.
I'm gonna add the orange 5 to it. So that's a orange 10. Unfortunately, I don't have the gold to spend. So I'm just going to go up the orange track 1. Get rid of a white dice. So I don't want as many as you have. And get 2 coins. Okay.
All right. Dang it! I did it again. I am so good at
You
dropping
have to
my
put it
phone
in
today.
the thing.
Oh, indie bowl.
In the book.
Oh gosh.
Do you
Good.
want some help?
Oh,
These
hey.
chairs are so tall. I'm not used to them.
You need to put this over there too, please. Where he drew from. Where you drew
Yes.
that.
All right. What was I gonna do now? Let's see. I think I was gonna go with that right there.
Fun trivia from Kabuki.
Uh-oh.
Originally, Luke was supposed to be blue 5, but the blue color messed up with the blue screen effects, so they ended up making them red squadron.
I think she's making that up.
That's ridiculous.
I
That's
believe-
ridiculous.
I think she's making that up.
Purple.
Calling her out on her trivia knowledge.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
That's a good idea.
Actually, that's what I wanted to do. But let's see. All right. I'm having trouble. All right. I did this for this because I'm going to do
Something.
that and that to make red go up.
Red 8.
Yeah, red 8, and that will make me go up here like this.
Yeah. You can
And I get
either
2
get a
coins.
gold or put a gold on one of the translators
To make them retire, right?
towards moving towards retirement. Yep.
But
Like you could retire that one.
I could retire that dude, right? And then he's going to give me a red die or a red meeple whenever I use that action, wherever I put him, right?
Yep.
So I think I will do that. So I'll place one of these guys. I have to place this
No. It's not playing from you, it's putting one on
from the bank.
from the bank,
Okay.
and then they go away.
All right, so this comes over here. Oops. And I put him wherever I want over here.
One of the brown spots. Yep.
Now, if I add him here, I don't get it this turn, right?
That's correct. They don't retire till the end of your turn.
Got it. All right, well, I'll do it here.
She says it's in the Marvel Comics adaptation as him being Blue 5, I swear. And then she said they
Don't
worked
swear.
for the script before the change, I guess.
No
and
swearing.
Shem says yes, it's from your supply.
Okay.
It's from your supply?
From your supply. All right.
Shem said.
So
Or
that
from
gets-
the supply?
From your supply is what he wrote.
Oh, I thought it was from the supply. Okay.
Yes, it's from your supply.
Okay, right on.
Here, it's another asterisk on your win, bro.
Come on now, where does it say that, sir? Oh, that's okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Calling
and
you
there's
out, my
words.
brother.
not
Calling
do
you
it.
out, my brother.
All right.
See, I was just saying, yes, sir.
Shem says the ability is either place a gold from your supply on a translator, or
Oh, that's correct.
take
Or
a gold,
take a gold
off,
off
the translator
of-
and place it in your supply.
Yeah, copy that. That makes total sense.
All right, I got rid of one. I had two. No, I
Yeah,
only
right
had
on. Okay. I am going to place here. So if I wanted to take a white dice, I could also get a white meeple, but that sounds dumb. So I want to go. I need
Oh man.
Greek. Yeah, I need the Greek. 1, 2. So I'm gonna go. Use the blue. Or I could use the purple. No, I'm gonna use the blue. I want the Greek one, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna go here with a 5 movement. So, and I'm gonna go right on top of your. Oh, and I'm gonna make this a blue.
You gonna go where?
I'm gonna go right on top of the purple. Yep. So I'm gonna get 1 influence, which I'm gonna put on that card, but then I'm gonna bring this card over here. And I'm gonna put it here, but I gotta pay my 4 coins. And I'm gonna put that there, which will give me an influence in purple before you take all of the influences
Oh yeah.
and give me.
You wouldn't want me
gold.
to do that, like you did.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty.
Kabuki says it's a luxury having a spare Shem handy to keep JT in
It
line.
sure is.
I mean to tell you, I don't know what we would
I-
do. We would be, translating the next Marvel comic version of Blue Squadron
What are you
into
talking about?
Sanskrit
That's what they're talking
if Shem wasn't
Into
here.
Klingon.
Yes, into Klingon.
Yes.
We're translating everything into Klingon now.
And we'd have to
Klingon
consult the
subtitles.
scrolls
Why was
in
Klingon
Minas
not-
Tirith in order
Why
to
was
make sure
Klingon
that
not
not
over
happened.
one of the options?
Because this is actually based on real things.
Real things. All right.
Man,
Kabuki just picks on me all the time.
she does.
I try to work so hard, Kabuki,
She does.
to learn these games.
So if I want to, okay, I don't have enough. So Sanskrit.
And I go up 1 on this too.
Shem says JT needs to move up the chemistry track and refill the empty scroll space we just did.
I already
Yeah,
did
just-
both
just
of
did
those
that.
things. So no,
He's 30 seconds behind, so that's why.
it's all good.
Sanskrit. So there's no Arabic out there, so we can't currently translate anything
We
into Arabic.
cannot currently hit Arabic. That's correct.
So we can't do the translations
Nope.
thing right now.
That's
we have
correct.
to get some.
If there's no Arabic out there,
There is no Arabic.
I can't read. I can only read this one. So
All right.
Kabuki also sent you a link.
Oh
It says
gosh.
There's proof of Blue 5 being in the Marvel
Blah,
comic.
blah, blah. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna make it a 5, so that we can get a person who does Arabic out there.
I'm gonna have to go get you.
This allows me to.
if you're
Spend
putting her out
one.
here, that you get nothing. Yeah, you could spend 1 to dispatch her to move up on this track. No, to use the income, which would let
Got
you
it.
roll up to the amount of dice.
Yeah. Or
Or you can put her down here.
put her down here for whatever I want it to do.
Yep.
I have to go pick up Aiden.
Okay.
Copy.
That's fine.
Shem says he's about 16 hours into the future.
Nice.
16 hours. That's true. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 to put her there.
So you get a red
I
dice
get a red die
in the hand.
into the hand.
Okay, sorry. I'll be
No,
back.
you're good. Thank you.
And-
Jesse has to go pick up
One of the kids.
one of our kids. So
So you
yeah,
lose a white dice and
I
you
lose a
flip it
white
over.
die. Huh?
Where my keys are.
What do you need keys for? They're overrated.
White die out of there. And that's it.
Huh? And then flip it over and put influence on it.
Yep.
It is hard to stay focused when everything else is going on too.
There is a lot going on. Yep.
All right.
I need keys. Do you know where the keys are?
Use mine.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna go. This purple one. I don't like purple. I don't like purple one. I don't like that one either. What?
I'm not clicking that link. I'm just saying.
What link?
The link she gave me to prove that the blue squadron exists.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I'm going to play this one here, which is going to give me. Do I want the 2 coins? I'll take the 2 coins. It's going to give me. Oh well, I got to do my thing first. I need an 8. 8 red is what I'm looking for. I'll go 9 red. Oh, I can go 8 red. Okay, so I'm going to do 8 red. I'm going to get 2 coins. I'm going to move up the track 1, get a gold, and get 2 coins from that. And that's my turn. It's your turn, sir.
Okay. I think I'm going to. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right. I think I'm going to. I don't really have anything else I can do here. We're not using mathematics very much. I don't know if that's a problem.
I know I keep wanting to get over there. I mean, look at all that coins.
Yeah.
But I'm failing miserably. Are you resting?
I think so. Yeah. I
So
think
take
so.
the bottom card.
Yep.
And there it is. Okay. So at the beginning of the bottom card, first we will put a gold on each of these. Each of the basic ones.
Yep.
It's still out, which is all
And
4 of
one
them.
down there. Yep.
So none of the basic ones have come off yet. So that means neither one of us gets over for that.
Yep.
And then we get to choose. I need, starting with purple, I need to take a green dice.
Then this will come up here.
Yep. And then one of these will go there. So you can either retire a person and get a white dice or get a gold.
I think I'll get a good one.
Yeah, gold seems to be my... Gold and money, actually, both are very detrimental to me right now. Yeah, tight. Very, very
All right,
tight.
so that's reveal the bottom scorecard,
Yep.
gain income. So this one is going to let me use one of these to lose a white die. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll do
Look
that.
at that. He's getting rid of his white dice. I don't know what he's thinking.
Well, you know, I got so many of them.
Okay.
And then I get to do this over here, which gives me a color of my choice. I'll take a yellow. It goes into the bag.
Yep.
What?
I'm sorry. We have no keys and I can't get the Jeep out.
Why can't you get the Jeep out?
'Cause I'm
JT's
parked behind it.
me
Oh.
And the Volkswagen's on the
Your
other
keys are in my Jeep
side. My keys are
because
in your
you
Jeep.
left them in.
My keys are in your Jeep.
Yes.
Okay.
I would bet my last dollar that's where they are.
All right.
We're gonna
So
take both sets of keys.
you can spend a gold to raise blue, yellow, or red if you'd like.
Where?
Here. For your next one.
Oh, for green.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Play a go to.
You can spend a gold to move up a track. Blue, yellow, or red.
I'll do that.
Okay. That means you get to put an influence out. Or there.
Hebrew. extra. I guess I'll do that one.
Okay. All right.
And then I can get a die to get a gold.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not getting rid of my white.
He just goes right back for it.
I'm not getting rid of my white dice.
Swapping them in and out.
And then I get
Alchemy. You can spend a meeple to get a gold.
Yes.
Okay. And then you're drawing up to 4 plus 1, so 5. So 4 dice. Yeah, almost did it again. All right. Can you help?
Can't reach it.
I got it.
I got it.
I'm gonna turn this 6 to a 3 for you.
Thanks.
Okay. And
That's
then everything
all
goes
these
away.
guys come off.
All right. So for my last turn, because you did that, I'm gonna be cheeky.
Oh.
I was not gonna be cheeky, but now I am. I'm gonna go here for movement, and I need 2. So I'm just gonna spend this ugly little red one here. Actually, if I went 5, how far would that get me?
1, 2,
3, 4, 5. I like that Greek one there. Because that has a. Oh no, maybe I don't. Chinese. I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're going 8.
All right, so I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna put this on here to make that a. Yep. So I'm gonna go to
2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, and since I used the red, I get to put one of these tokens out.
Mm-hmm.
Influence. I'll put it on that one. I got to spend 4 coins so that I can put it here. Gain 1 influence, 1 gold, and 1 up on this track. And replace that card. Oh, there it is. It's the 3rd Caliph.
Oh dear.
Okay, so for the 3rd Caliph, so we are going to bring out this translator. There's already one of those. Is there already one of these out here? There's not. So he's gonna go. Is it leftmost spot? I think it's leftmost spot as a neutral. I'll double check, but I think it's leftmost spot as a neutral. Okay. All right. So none of us have influence here. I had influence here. What do I want? Honestly, I think I might want a gold. That seems crazy to go for a gold and not a dice or points. I'm going to go for 3 victory points. I'm not sure I want the dice.
So cheesy. I'm going to go with here. Get a point in purple.
Okay.
That goes into my...
Purple dice goes in your bag.
In the bag.
Yeah. That sounds cool, but I probably should have done that. But okay, so then flip another card for that.
Bam.
Okay. All right, that was my turn.
That's it?
We have 1 more of these cards to come out.
Yep. Got it. Understood.
It's hard to maintain influence over here, apparently.
Tell me about it.
And then at the end of the game, whoever has control gets these points as well.
Yeah.
If I didn't say that already.
Okay, dokie. All right.
Man, I don't feel like I have very many dice.
Okay, so explain to me. So if I want to do this one now, I have to go from Sanskrit to Arabic, and so I have to.
You'd have to follow the
So
path.
I have to
from
start
Sanskrit
with-
to Arabic. You
So-
could take it to Chinese or Greek,
Yep.
or you could take it to Persian. Where's the Arabic at? Arabic.
Persian and Arabic. So I could do that.
Yeah, so you could take it to Persian here. Can you take it to Persian on one of your people?
Yeah,
You
over here.
can't.
Persian to Arabic.
Yeah, I mean, without this guy in the middle, but that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I could. What is it?
Oh,
Sanskrit?
Sanskrit. You
Oh,
can't.
okay, yeah, no. Sanskrit to Persian. And then I could go
Persian to
to Arabic. So I could do that, right?
Yep.
And in order
Just
to
gotta
do
get
that,
it
I just have
orange.
to have, what?
Orange.
Orange,
Only
which
that
is...
only thing that matters there is orange.
So
Red,
this
yep.
and this. Gotcha. So what I think I'm gonna do here. I think I'll do. Oh, and it has to be translation, right? Boom. This goes out, so it's orange. I don't have to use any meeples.
Okay.
So
So then it would be this one. So you
no
just,
orange. This one.
orange. I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah. That one.
It was
And
one with
then
purple
I have to go from Sanskrit to Persian,
Yeah.
which retires him.
and cost you a coin. Because you've got to pay the neutral guy.
Okay. And then Persian to Arabic, which is this and doesn't cost me anything.
Right. Okay.
All right.
It is
so
translated.
This comes over here.
You get one on the green track.
Yep. And that's it.
And that's it. You get a red worker or a red dice of your choice.
And this goes into my hand
Goes into your bag.
bag.
Plus it's a bag.
Yep.
Right on. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So
Is this mine?
I have no idea.
It was over here.
I have no idea.
I think I had 3, and I just used 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Yeah, you probably had it in your hand. All right. I am going to rest. So I'm going to take this card for rest. We're going to move the black 3 black spaces.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so this will replace that card.
Yep.
That one will get discarded because these are each have 1 in them. And then I'm going to income. So my first income is philosophy. I can spend 1 coin. I only have 1 coin. Oh, I need
How
to
many
do
cards
it.
are left in the draw pile? Is he talking about this one?
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who asked?
Shem.
5 cards left. I'm going to spend 1 coin to get a yellow dice. Chemistry, I get a gold. I can spend a meeple to get rid of a white dice. I'm going to do here I get 1 worker of my choice. Honestly, I might do a I'll do a blue. Okay. Purple, I can gain a white dice to get 2 coins, which is crazy enough I'm going to do. That just seems sad. And then I have to gain a white dice. Oh, lots of white dice. Okay, so that's all of those, and in between I would get to draw 5 dice. Oh, I guess technically I would get to draw 5 dice prior to that white dice going in. Because in order. 4. 1 more, baby. Come on. Oh. 5. And then the white dice goes inside. All right. I'll clean it up. It's your turn.
You're done?
Yep. For the record, I might butcher it, but I really kind of like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's first play. There's a lot that you've got to remember, and so it's easy to butcher it on your first play. Shem's been really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keeping us on the straight and narrow, but without his help, we're butchering a lot. That's what a learning game does.
Sure.
You know? So I guess the value of us doing this a live stream, that people get an idea.
Yeah.
They get a
absolutely.
grasp on how the game plays.
I'll have
So-
him here to keep us going.
Yeah,
is awesome.
absolutely.
But Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Is right.
I don't know what to do. I know what I want to do, but I can't get it done right now because I need a gold.
Gold sucks. Money sucks.
I need gold. And I don't have a way to get gold right now, I don't think. Because nothing up here gets me gold. None of these people.
Gold, like no yellow gold. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Gold.
Nope.
Going up on any of these doesn't get me any gold, I don't think.
Nope. Nope. You can take gold off of people there. You can take gold off of 2 of those guys by hitting that 3rd white spot.
This?
No, the next one over. Sorry.
So I could go 1, 2, 3 and get it here.
And that's put down or take gold off of them. So you're robbing from them. But yeah, absolutely.
It's 2 different people.
You can take 2 gold. I don't think it specifies. I think you just do it one and one. So from a translator.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
You could be rude and thief from them.
Yep. It's not. Hey man, like I said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
No, that's exploitation. That's different.
Yeah. It's just 2 sides of the same coin, my brother.
Come on now.
5 up to 5. I get to move up to 5. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and I'll take 2 different, or does that have to be?
I don't think it matters. It just says take 1 and take 1.
I'll take
so.
2 off of that one. So I got myself some gold.
Of course, Shem can tell us if it matters.
Yeah.
I would doubt that matters, but I don't know.
If you take gold of translators that aren't yours, you'll need to pay silver.
You have to pay silver. That's correct. I remember reading that.
Okay, well then I can only pay for one of them then.
Then you could take one from one of your guys.
Huh?
You could take one from one of your guys if you want.
Oh, yes.
Or you could take 2 from your guys.
Nope. Yes, I
Keep
will
your
do
silver.
that. And keep my silver.
Okay. Yep, I forgot about that. Thank you.
That hurts me later on though,
What's that?
because I don't get those.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't get
3
those
is a
points.
long ways. 3 is a long ways on those guys.
Yep. All right, go ahead.
So I want to do so many different things right now. And that's a true statement. I think I got to do that first. I'm going to go here. I need a 5. I got a 6. I'm going to go... I'm going to do my alchemy one. I'm going to go here. That will allow me to put a 6 on there. I will get to draw a dice. I'm going to take the gal there. And then I only have 2 coins. And the spots are 3, 0, 3. So all I can do is the 0. So I'll put her here. I'm going to influence a card. Sanskrit. No matter which one, I'm going to influence that one.
Alright.
I'm going to influence a card, and then that's my turn. And I got to flip her over and take control.
Alright, I'm going to do this right down here. Use my last 2 dice, but I'm going to make this a blue. So it's green. And
Green 10.
Yep, a green 10. But I'm going to use it to
Oh, you're using it for translation.
translate, yeah.
Cool.
So that will be, that's from Greek into Arabic.
Yep.
So from Greek to Persian, from Persian to Arabic.
Nice.
Both of those.
See? You paid them to do their job.
That's right.
You took their money so they could pay for it.
So
That puts you up on the green track.
Yep.
You get a green influence.
I get a what?
You get a green influence from this.
Oh,
And you get a green dice from that.
Green influence from this, and I get a green die from that into the bag.
Yep.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. Every single time he does that, I'm not prepared.
Why?
I'm not prepared when he does that.
What?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, to get more influence?
Yeah.
What you're talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. It's all good.
Strider, you're
You
okay,
okay,
buddy.
Strider? All right, so now I need to Persian. Pink Persian. So I need
Lay down.
purple.
Lay down.
Okay, so I am going to translate with, not that one. I'm going to translate with this one. And I need be purple, which is not too hard. And I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to go Greek to Persian, Persian to Arabic. So that'll come off. There's that one. And then this person is going to retire. Oh. And then I go up on, which track was that? Alchemy. So that means I get influence here. Okay. That was my turn.
Alrighty. I don't have any more dice, so I have to
Rest.
rest.
All right, here we go. Don't do it.
Nope.
Okay, so what's the
This
movement? No, you whatever the
Oh,
movement
movement's four. Yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Okay,
it's that
so
one.
that one doesn't move. So then this one goes here because that one has the influence on it.
Yep.
Holy
All right.
cow!
So that's that.
4 cards left.
Gain income, so I get my philosophy income, which is a die of my choice. Well, blue, green, or I'll take a blue. This goes into my bag. And then I get a coin. And then this, I get my income from red, which is
A white and whatever color you want.
a white and a blue.
It's a nice puzzle, though, right? That little
Blue, yeah, it
modifier there.
is. And then I get a white dude. And then I get to draw up.
4 still?
4 plus 1,
No,
5.
not +1 because that's covered it.
Oh, okay.
You covered your +1 with something
That
else.
sucks.
Yep, I did that last time too. And you have to roll those.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't a roll. He just picked numbers and set them down. That was a nice roll. Holy cow.
Oh, sucked.
Yahtzee.
Been rolling 1s and 2s all game long.
It hasn't seemed to affect it too bad, though.
Nah, I don't know yet. We'll just have to see. And that's it. And then
And then your green one, did you do that one?
green, I get
You're
to
going to
do it
move
again.
up on a track.
I
Huh?
get to, yeah, I get to do. So green one, I get to move up on a track. I
Going to
think
move
I'll
up on
do
yellow, blue, or red.
yellow, blue, or red. It can't be green. Okay, yellow, blue, or red. Yellow.
Okay. Very nice. All right. So
That's it. Did it again.
there goes the phone. Okie dokie. Now I need more translators. What I need. Actually, I want to get my alchemy up
It's gonna stay down.
further.
Sam, being a fan of Vikings, have you tried the new
8.
games, Carvey or Nar yet? No, I haven't. But I haven't been able to get a hold of them. But both are
Which one?
interested. I'm interested in both of them. One is called Carvey, and the other one is called Nar. Nar is I think if I'm remembering it
And it's
correctly, it's
orange.
a card game, but it has a lot of really nice Viking-esque artwork on it.
All right, so I'm going to play here for the tech tracks. I want to do orange, so yellow, and red. That's a +4, so that's a 7 + 4. So that's an 11, an 11 yellow, an 11 orange, excuse me.
Yeah.
So I could spend 2 of these to go up twice. Does that seem silly? No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be nutsoid.
Nutso.
I'm going to spend 2 of those to go up alchemy twice. That will give me a yellow dice in my bag.
Does it give you this? No, that's
No,
just your
that's
income.
just the income.
Yep.
And then I get 2 coins. And then I didn't. Oh, that was just a plus. So that's my turn.
Okay.
I wonder if I can do that. All right, I need. Lots of options, but we're running out of time.
I'm going to go. Oh, that was a 2. I'm going to go with.
So many options. Okay. What'd you do?
Nothing. Just making stupid decisions.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna go with.
Because I can get prepared next time.
No, you can't.
I can try.
No.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this out here.
Okay.
Make that a 6. That's a 7. I'm gonna do this. Just dispatch them. I'm gonna take the
Okay, 1 purple and 1 coin.
influence on the purple and 1 coin.
Nice. That was rude. He's a rude dude, man. All right, that's good. Okay, and no bonuses on that one. All right, I am going to move within the world. I'm just going to use this 3. And that will allow me to go. I want to go to the Greek. Oh, I could get 2 coins if I use the green.
You said we can look anytime, right?
Huh?
See what we have in our bag.
Yes. Yep. You just have to mush it up afterwards. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to, for this Hebrew scroll, I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to put that in green. So, oh, well, that's a bummer. That's all right. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do it anyways. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna put it in green. So that will give me 1 green and 1 gold. And 1 up on the purple track. Which will give me a meeple of my choice. I don't think I like any of them. Red. I might take a white, but I'll take a red. And that's my turn. Yeah, and I'm not going to do that action. So.
This is only at the end of the game that you can do this
Yep.
conversion. It's not during the game.
No, I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the game. It's basically right before you.
Yeah, it's to score points, not to do anything else. Okie dokie.
Starting scroll cards. Sam, are you still here? If you're still here on the
Yeah.
starting scroll cards, can you do the 2 coin conversion at any time? Or is that just the end of the game, the last 2
I
coin
believe
conversion?
he is still here.
If that's a last two coin conversion to a gold at the very end, that would be cool to know. All right, what you got going on over there, sir? Oh, here.
Man, oh man. What? Oh, for this.
See if he answered.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Just for in-game scoring, he just said.
Okay, cool. what I
Just
thought.
for in-game scoring.
Basically, you can buy 1 more gold to make yourself an even pair.
Yeah.
I want to do so many things, and I have so little.
Man. Gold is a bugger, dude. Gold is a freaking bugger.
Gold or coins, one of the two. They're hurting me either way.
Well, I'm going to use...
Yep. I thought I had a plan, and then I realized, nope, I didn't. Well, it did, but I need a coin.
I'm going to do this. I have to place my things first. Make them both 6s.
How do I get more money?
So that's 12. And then...
Nice.
So
That's
I get
a 12 purple?
I get a gold, yeah. I get a gold from the card.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use both of the gold to go up twice on purple. Which gets me 3 coins.
Nope.
Huh?
That does not. That's
Oh,
income.
that's just income, yeah.
It just gets you 1.
And I don't get this for passing it?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yep. Because you hit each spot. You get 1 meeple.
I'll take a blue.
And then you get the 2 coins for this.
Yeah. 2 coins.
That's what you did. You paid 2 gold.
Yep. And I went up twice here.
Yep.
So.
All right. I need more coins. Anybody over there want to give me lots of coins?
2 coins.
She wants to give me 2 coins.
That's it. 1 coin
I
here.
don't really want her 2 coins. All right. I'm going to play 1 coin where? 1 coin and take a gold or give a gold.
Well, you gotta pay
give
a
her
gold
or-
to get it, and then you gotta pay a coin to get it, and then you get a coin back.
All right, I will play this one. I'm going to go ahead and use this green 5-up, which I shouldn't do. No, I don't want to do this. I'm going to rest. I'm going to be crazy. If I don't rest, I'm going to rest.
So, boom.
There it is.
That's the last one.
So I am the first player, so this round, and then we'll each get 1 more turn.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So this is gonna come here.
Okay. I need to make sure I have at least 4 yellow dice. For reasons and things, I do. So I'm going to go... I'm going to take the white dice. And who's this one? That one is getting a yellow dice. And who's this one? I'm going to go there. I'm going to retire him. I'm getting a white dice in my bag.
Okay. and then I'll go here. That's a point, and then I get.
And then I have to gain another white dice in my bag to put him under one of these. So that's kind of blows.
Oh, that's in my hand. Crap. Oh, jeez.
What'd you do?
That was a 6.
What was that for? Oh, gaining your dice.
Yeah.
Yep. Right on.
I put it in my bag, and then I had to pull it out of my
Gotcha.
bag.
Okay, so that's taken care of. So now I can finish my rest. So I get alchemy. I get 2 gold.
Yep.
Engineering. Engineering. I get 1 meeple.
Yep.
No, I don't want that one. Let's take a blue one. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Green. Bio. What do you say?
Biology.
Biology. I get to go up on one of the tracks. Red.
Green or blue?
Green or blue. So green will give me 2 points. I'm gonna go up on green. Were you in the top here?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up on green, which will give me 1 there, which means I'll be able to kick you out of there. I was in the bottom there, so I should have got a gold as well. Then philosophy. I can pay 1 coin to get a dice, but I don't have a coin. I get a white guy, a white meeple, and then I'm going to draw 6 dice, minus this one. So I'm going to draw 5 dice. And then I'll clean up. So it's your turn.
This is my last turn?
Nope, you get 2 you have 2 turns left, because I was the starting player.
Yeah.
So this round will finish, and then we each get 1 turn.
Got it.
So you have 2 turns left.
Okay.
Yeah. And I really do appreciate all your help, Shem.
Yeah.
One of the things I do when I learn a game is after I play the first game, then I go back and I read the rule book again so I can kind of fill in all the gaps that I miss. If I, so that kind of cements it a little bit better, but I really appreciate it. 2, 4, 6. Okay. What are you doing, sir? Make it good.
I don't think I can do that.
It sucks because I have no coins. All right. Moving over there. I really like these. I mean, the blue one's so good. Obviously, the purple one would have been great to get coins. It's nice to be up on alchemy, but...
Yeah.
None of these are going to give me points, so...
I'm going to go here. Oh, man. 4, 3. The least is 3? Oh, my.
The least what?
The least is 3.
Where? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Well, you have some money at least.
Yeah. Doesn't really help much, though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take Syriac. He could I could pay a coin to get a gold, and then he'll give me a coin back.
You could do what?
I could pay a coin to get a gold.
No, that's pick up or give a gold
Yeah,
to
but
one
if
of
it's
those
not
guys.
one of my dudes.
If it's not one of
then-
yours,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Yep. And then get a coin. That's correct.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Here, and then get a coin.
Okay. And that was it?
Yep.
which you did that action over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I am going to go one last time to the track. 5 plus this, so it's a 9 orange right now. So I guess it doesn't matter because I don't think. So that's 10 orange. So I'm going to pay 2 gold to go up the orange track twice and get 2 coins. At the top, I get to get a dice, and I don't think the color matters to me. It could matter to me, but it doesn't here. I already have 4 yellows, but I'll take a yellow anyways, just to pretend. And then get rid of a white. And then I also gain nothing else. So that was my last turn.
Okay. I'm just resting because I don't have any more dice.
Okay.
So, I have to do this. So,
The movement's a 1.
1. So that doesn't do anything.
And that just gets discarded.
Yeah. And then do this, which is going to be get one of my choice. And I'll have it be that.
And burn off a white.
And I'll burn off a white.
Okay.
And then here, I get that white back.
Beautiful.
And then I can get a white to get a gold. Might as well. I'm already losing 3 points.
Why? Do you already have more than 6? You still have more than 6? I don't know. I'm not.
Dude.
It's fine.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you. So that's that. Then I also get my
You
green.
can go up on a track, yellow,
So,
blue, or...
That
So
doesn't
blue
really
doesn't
help.
give you anything.
Red doesn't really do anything either.
Red, you're already at 2 points.
Yeah.
And yellow, you would go up to 3 points
Okay.
and get 2 coins. Okay.
And
And then draw dice.
draw dice. Does that matter?
I don't think that doesn't matter. So, all right. So now we're into scoring. So, do you have a pad or something we can write on, or you're gonna remember everything? We'll remember it. We'll do all right.
Yep.
Okay. End game scoring. Victory points from the sum of your dice. So the first thing you're gonna do is colored dice minus white dice. Oh man, I have a lot of white dice. I know. I'm just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I definitely have 6.
I got 10. 10 white dice.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay. My number's 2. That's my difference. What do you got in colored dice?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Same as me.
Yep.
So we're tied for 0. We'll just say we're tied for 0 points.
Okay.
Either way, we tied out there.
Okay.
All right. So victory points printed on your retired translators. So that's where I got 4,
I got 2.
8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 to 2. Victory points from guilds controlled. And we didn't even... So 14 to 2. Victory points from research markers. Oh, victory points. Oh, yeah. And Caliph cards. Sorry. So we're at 14 to 2. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's
So
22
that's
to
22.
2. And I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Where's the 5? That's 3.
I know, plus the 2 that I had. So that's 5.
What's the...
6,
Oh,
7,
gotcha.
8, 9, 10.
Gotcha.
So it's
So we're at 22 to 10?
22 to 10.
All right. Victory points from research tracks. So 2, 5, 6. So 22 to 16. And then
Yeah.
1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'll get 1 from this over here, though.
I didn't count that one.
Nuh-uh.
1,
just
2,
counted
3,
this.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 17.
17.
Okay.
17 to 22.
22. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. So 17 to 33.
Yep.
And then victory points for your scroll cards.
All right, and this is where, so it's 33, I have 17. You remember yours, I remember mine.
Okay. Let's finish it out. So 3, 4. I don't have 2.
8. You can just talk at this
I know.
point.
I know. We've made enough noise. He wants to sit online.
Oh, go ahead. Have a seat. You can sit. This is my son, Aiden.
Hello.
He's the one that's playing football tomorrow in the
Football.
league championship and then regional championship next week.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I had 17.
Love you, pups.
Love you too. 20, 26, 28, and then I was able to do the conversion here. 28, 29, 30, 31.
Okay.
That's 31. And then I had, is this every green die is 1 point?
No, I think it's if you have a green die, it's 1 point.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't think it's everyone. I think it's. Oh, it might be for everyone. I didn't count it that way. Hang on a second. I'm trying to find it. Solo play. Such as the same colored dice for scroll
33.
language. It says you can double, triple down on some of those. Where's that denotation? It'll be right here. The player gains 1 additional victory point for each secondary dice. That's correct. So I would get 1 more for that. So yes.
It's 1 for every?
1 for every.
Okay, so.
Where are you at?
17, 20, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I didn't get my, didn't get them up to 4.
Gotcha.
So nothing happened there. This one I did get up to 5, so 36, 37, and then minus 3 for this.
34?
So 34.
I had 51.
I told you some things
Very cool.
we just know are going to happen. One of them is that JT is going to win.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Yes,
But
it does.
these are worth a lot.
I know, and I just didn't.
Yeah.
I never got them to retire. They
Yeah.
just wanted to keep working, which I see. I think
Well, you kept taking money from them.
I know because they're team workers. They're team players. They were trying to help the business survive, and yeah,
Nice.
they just kept working into their retirement years, which is admirable.
Okay. Well, barring the fact that the designer's here, what's your initial impressions?
Oh boy, this one needs to be played
Yes,
more.
for sure.
I cannot give a determination after just one play of this because, like I said earlier, the first game that you play in a game like this, you're
Yep.
just trying to wrap your head around everything. I will say that I didn't dislike it.
Yeah.
And for a game of this weight, for me, that's a positive thing to say because normally in a game like this, like for Paladins, I played it once and I was like, I'm done.
Well, the difference between Paladins and this, though, is just the fact that you have so many different options in front of you all the time.
I think
This
there's
is
more.
very streamlined.
I think there's more interaction in this than in Paladins.
Sure. Oh, yeah, for sure.
and that's a
Paladins
big
is-
thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, having interaction is a big thing for me. So I think there's more interaction in this, and that elevates it over Paladins for me. And I don't really mean to necessarily equate it or overly compare it to Paladins. I'm just saying that's another heavy game in this same
I really like
system.
the balance on these guys. Obviously, having to pay them gold. Gold and silver are harder than the dice.
Yeah.
Like we
Super
came up with
tight.
all kinds of crazy dice, but maintaining gold and silver, that's
one of the cruxes of the game for me.
there's no real engine to do that. So you have to continue to fight.
Yeah.
And this purple track would have been great for some income. So
I do like the dice
mathematics,
manipulation part of it.
Yep.
I love that.
and it's not as hard as it sounded at the beginning.
No, it just I just was like, I'm gonna ham it up because it is what it is. But I think it's like I said, I don't know that I'm going to come out saying this is a great game or this is something that I always want to play. But I will say that I did not dislike it. Okay. And for a heavy game like this is a super heavy game for me.
Yeah.
Because it's got so many different mechanisms that play off of each other.
Yep.
And that's hard for me to keep track of. So for me not to dislike it right off the bat, that's saying a lot, I think, in my opinion at least. So it's a phenomenal design, man. I can't even begin to think of how you come up with something out of your head like this. That's crazy.
I doubt it
talk
was straight out of your head.
No, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure Shem just had a dream and put this together in a couple hours.
Yep. I like dice drafting. I like bag building.
Yep.
I like heavy games.
Yep.
I like Shem Phillips games. So.
Yep. I like everything that you just said. I do like all of the things.
Yep. But it's a lot.
The weight.
Good.
The weight of it is what's holding it back
And
for
for
me.
the record, the only reason I won is because I played last night a single player game, a solo game, to the first Caliph card, so I at least felt what the Caliph card did. So
don't listen to him.
That's
not
the reason.
That is not the reason why he won. That is not the reason why he won. I can teach him how to play a game, any game, and he will shellac me in it. Doesn't matter how much forethought I have, he's a better gamer. That's just the long and the short of it. But that's okay.
That's only two thought. Yep, right on.
That's cool,
Anybody
though.
saying anything over there?
Yeah, what do we got? Sam the Ameritrasher. Yep, that is correct.
And then Shem says,
Thrasher.
this was mostly Sam's baby, all out of his crazy head. I don't know what you guys were talking about. So.
Yeah, well, this is Sam is S.J. McDonald.
Oh,
He's the other co-designer of the game.
Oh, he did say that before.
Yeah. And so, that's
cool.
mostly his brainchild. Yep.
Easy Gardner says, I love heavy games.
Paladins is one of my favorites.
Paladins is one of my favorites.
Yep, that's correct. Best and worst part of these games is that they are designed to be played multiple times. I don't know if
that's the best and worst part.
Oh, that's Sam.
Is that Sam the other designer?
That's
S.J. McDonald. Yeah.
But that's very true. You got to learn the strategy or learn at least the thought process behind everything.
Absolutely. You have to, because you can't play it and then. I mean, I could see where you could play it and people are just like, no way above my head. Sure. Not going to play this again.
Nobody wants to play it 3 or 4 times.
Sure, but the cool thing, I think the cool thing about a game like this is that you need to play it multiple times to really get a grasp of it.
Yeah.
I get that it's going to feel like drinking from the fire hose for some people, but if it doesn't feel like drinking from the fire hose for you and you play it more, I think you see more of the nuances that are there.
Yeah.
So it's cool. All right, well, we're going to get on out of here. That was a whopping 3-hour stream. Oh, my goodness.
That was a lot of talking.
It did not feel like 3 hours.
No, it did not feel like 3 hours.
I will say that. It did not feel like 3 hours.
It didn't.
I was curious. I had to look at what time it was. And I hadn't looked at it, so it's not like I was trying to, tapping my foot. Come on, what's going on here? So that's cool.
Yep.
Anything else really going on?
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us. We will have a live Q&A with Jesse and I tomorrow morning, and we'll be doing that. Another thing, and this is kind of for everybody that's still here. If you're interested, we just put channel memberships live today. And I have to say, they are bare bones. They are bare bones. I think we have, what, 4? We have 4 levels up there. We've got Chester Copper Pot.
We went with the Goonies theme.
Yeah, we went with the Goonie theme. We did Chester Copper Pot. We did You Goonie! And then we did Hey You Guys! And then we did, what was the other one? Oh, the Truffle Shuffle. So you can choose whichever one. We do have merch available now. We do have these t-shirts that are super comfortable. Got them from Sunday School, Sunday Cool. School. Yeah, I know that's. I think that's what it's supposed to be, a play on words.
Shem says, a great way to spend my Saturday morning. Thank you for sharing the game.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for being here, Shem. You did provide a lot of support, and we appreciate it.
Chris W says, see you guys in Calgary soon. Thanks for the play.
Yes,
indeed.
And Kabuki says, special thanks to Shem and Sam M.
Yep. Very cool. Coolio.
And Florosaurus.
Flowsaurus, thank you for that. Flowsaurus, appreciate it. JT popped on there as well, so thank you. Appreciate that too. And Calgary, yes, is coming up. Next week, we have a couple of paid playthroughs. Yes. We're going to be doing Charcuterie. The board game on Thursday, and then JT and I are going to be doing Secrets of the Lost Tomb, the 10th anniversary edition. It will be prototype. Both of those are in prototype form.
And don't worry, I won't set off too many traps while he's standing
He probably will. He probably will.
And go ahead, guinea pig.
It's a cooperative game, so we will either win or lose together. That's the only way I can win playing with JT.
Does only one of us have to get out, though?
No.
Oh, we both have to get out?
We have to defeat the bad guy.
All right, I'll be nice.
All right, cool. Anyway, we're out of here. See you tomorrow morning. Join us for our live Q&A then, and we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Thank you, Shim and Sam, for being here.
Thanks.
We appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much. Bye, you guys.
Adios.
And?
And then wait for a second. You got to wait for that to check up.
Right,
and
gotcha.
now. Bink.